You ready? Are you ready for the Q&A? All right. We're gonna get Adriel. Come on, hang on. Yeah. Well, let me go get you some crackers. Hold on, okay? So we'll do crackers and we'll go live. Well, we can't be up on the table, buddy. Come on, get down. Get down. Hey, you want some crackers? There we go. We'll start it with a small pile, okay? Small pile of crackers for the Q&A. Are you gonna answer questions too? We're gonna wait for some people to show up, okay? Yeah, you got your crackers. You got your crackers. Yeah. We got binky and crack. No, we don't smash the crackers. We have to eat the crackers here. Uh-oh. I just dropped it. I know. Here. Nom. Nom nom. Crackers. Let's see if people show up tonight, okay? Yeah, I want to see if people show up tonight and want to talk. I wonder how long you're going to hang around for. Are you going to hang around for a while? Yeah. Well, you got good crackers and binky. Hello, one viewer. We have one viewer. One viewer just joined. Yeah, one viewer. One viewer. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you excited? You have one viewer? Are we going to say hi to the one viewer? Is the one viewer going to say hi to us? Okay, enjoy your crackers. Well, don't stuff the crackers all at once. Come on, finish what you have first. Finish what you have. Finish what you have. 2 viewers. We have 2 viewers. Are they going to say hi? Are they going to say hi? Oh, 6 viewers? Oh my, there might be a lot of questions tonight. It's just you and I right now. I know Mama's in the other room, huh? She's still in a meeting. 6 viewers. Hello. Let's see. Hard to see the names from back here. I have my phone like across our table. Hello. Let me move the camera forward a little bit. Let's see it a little bit more. There we go. Don't. You know the song "Don't Rock the Jukebox"? Don't rock the camera. All right. Do we have any questions? Let's see here. Hello, Nathan, SpongeBob, and Godzilla. They're saying hi. Yeah, we got the viewers saying hi. He doesn't really talk much. We have 24 viewers. This is a Q&A. You could have a lot of questions to answer. You could have a lot of questions to answer tonight. How was your day? All right. My day was pretty good with Adriel. We took a nap from 12 until almost 5. The boy put the sleeping spell on me. Yeah, you put the sleeping spell on Dada. Yeah, we just both passed out and slept. So we had a good day. Really couldn't go out today. It was like -10, so we were definitely not going anywhere. Let's see what happened to your arm. Nathan, so had shoulder surgery. It's been kind of my nightly live is going over shoulder surgery, what it's like, what to expect, and the recovery process. I'm 3 weeks out and I start physical therapy this upcoming Friday. Let's see who else we got here. We have Amy Frazzle. How old are you? So I am 35 and Adriel is going to be 2 in March. And I'll be 36 in March, huh? Yeah. See, they're asking you the easy questions. They're asking you easy questions. God bless you. You get well. Thank you, Nathan. Thank you. Yeah, don't dislocate your shoulder and then have to have surgery. Oh my gosh, it is definitely not fun, but hey, if you get a good surgeon, it makes all the difference. Let's see here. Watching from Bangladesh. Oh wow. Yeah, please let me know where everyone is watching from. Normally it's my wife Tina and I, but tonight she's tied up, so Adriel crawled up and decided to join us for the Q&A. Who beat you? Well, the running joke is I didn't do dishes and I ended up like this. Nah, I just dislocated my shoulder like 18 months ago. It just wouldn't heal, so I haven't been able to work out in like a year and a half. So I'm like, I'm done. Let's just fix it so I can get better. So broke my arm last year. I've never had a break. I mean, what's that like? I mean, pretty sure you had to be in a cast. I mean, I'm assuming it's kind of the same thing, you know, just being stuck at home miserable. As I'm on work leave for 3 months while this heals. So I'm only week 3 into 3 months and I'm going nuts. I'm literally like bored. I'm used to working 60 hours a week in just 4 days and I'm going down to nothing. You want more crackers? So he loves these club crackers. Do you know about Bangladesh? I've heard of it. Yep, I've definitely heard of it. On a map, I probably couldn't point it out. I'm not very well versed in the world map like I should be. That's my fault. Are you human arms that fragile? Yes, us mortals, us humans, we can be quite fragile, especially with a dislocation. And I will tell you what, a dislocation can happen in the most random ways from what my surgeon said. It doesn't even have to be a high impact like football. What's on your arm? So I'll break it down. So I have the shoulder brace, like the actual sleeve that they put your arm in. There's a foam pad and a physical therapy, like a squeeze ball. And then the blue part is a cold pack that you can use it on knees or you can use it on your shoulders. It basically just straps on with like Velcro. And then this piece here goes to a pump, and the pump is like wall powered. So you add water and frozen water bottles, you change them out like every 4 to 6 hours, and you get ice water pumped through it. Having the cold definitely helps, because occasionally I'll turn it off at night and let my shoulder get warm, and you feel it when you wake up that next morning warm and sore. Do you... Oh, let me see. Wow, these comments are coming in fast. Let's see here. Da-da-da. Do you like pina coladas and getting caught in the rain? I like pina coladas and I love the rain. What's on your arm? 18 months. Yeah, so when mine healed, like I knew I screwed it up as I dislocated it twice before swimming in martial arts, like 8 years prior, no issues after. I mean, bulked up again, no pain, but when I did it this last time 18 months ago, it hurt for like 6 to 8 weeks after. And so what I had done is I tore my labrum and split my bicep, and we didn't know until we just scanned like back in September. So we scanned it back in September, and then we did surgery in January. So the way it tore, like my bicep did like an actual tear, like you cut yourself, but my labrum delaminated. Like imagine like pulling this apart, it delaminated off the bone itself. So it would be like, if you've ever skinned an animal and you take the skin off, it's delaminating it. It essentially did that. Let's see here. Got some more comments up here. We're in a political crisis, but we're becoming better. That's good. Let's see here. Is it comfortable? It actually is. When I dislocated my shoulder, I just had like a basic, cheap hospital sling. And how that rests against your body, there's no padding, there's no cushion, highly uncomfortable. This props your arm probably a good hand length out. So it props it out and it keeps it at a really good angle. The cold pack is nice because even when I'm not using it, it provides cushion, like padding with water in it when this guy starts bumping into me. So I will leave the water in it, even though the water gets warm and irritating. I'll leave it in. Now, I just learned a trick about a week ago. If I push the black button on here, which is used to like fill it, I can drain the hot water out before I plug it back in, because then it cools a lot faster than having to recirculate hot water. How's your kid half black? Yep. So my wife is from Ghana.
So my wife and I met in Montana when she had actually just wrapped up her master's in environmental engineering. She got her bachelor's in mechanical, so we met in Montana. She's been here since 2017. She's in the other room right now in a business meeting, so that's why she's not here. Yeah, huge eyes. Oh, well, myself or Adriel? Adriel, is that a question for you? Do you have huge eyes? Yeah. Yeah, he loves these miniature club crackers. If you have like a toddler, or like if you're afraid they might choke on them, still you can break them in half. You are trying to throw them all over the table. Come on, get over here. We're not throwing them today, buddy. But he has been so picky with eating. One day he'll eat food, next day he just wants crackers. Let's see here. Hey, Taco Man. Yeah, Taco's back tonight. Yeah, so Holler Boy calls me Taco as I told a story. What was it, Holler Boy, like a week ago? About how I got the nickname Taco. Come on. Are you gonna eat? You're just gonna throw them? You know Mama doesn't like it when you throw food on the floor. He dumped a whole bowl of green beans last night. Hey, Adrian. How are you living? You have your first question. Well, where are you going? You had your first question. He's picking up his crackers. So Adriel is doing good, and he had a good day. He put the sleeping spell on me today. We slept from like 12 until 5. Hey, Cody, how's it going, bud? So yeah, excuse me. So I know I'm on week 3 of my shoulder repair. I'm kind of doing a rapid taper on the medication they gave me for pain. One, I don't like taking that stuff because I like to be able to go out and do stuff, and I can't drive on it right now. So with the weather warming up next week into the 50s, I definitely want to be super off of it. I want to be off of it by Friday for physical therapy. Because if you're on stuff like that and you're doing physical therapy and you don't feel yourself hurting yourself, that's not good. I want to be able to feel the actual pain if there is any. Plus, a little bit of pain never killed anyone, man. I have a friend of mine, he was overseas, and he used to say that pain is good. It means you're still breathing. I'm like, all right, if I can feel it, I'm awake, I'm still breathing. But again, a little pain never killed anyone. What's this channel about? So this channel was made, my wife and I, we subscribe and follow a lot of couples channels, like mixed race couples, and we would be talking to them, and quite a few of them thought that we should start our own channel. So we decided to start our own channel. We were really slow on it. I mean, the channel will show it's a couple years old. We started it and then stopped for like, I don't know, a year and a half, 2 years, because she was in her PhD program and I got too busy working. But when we moved to Minneapolis, before we moved back here, essentially when he was born is when we really kicked into high gear. On TikTok, we have like 30,000 followers. On Facebook, 17,000. And then for some reason, like our videos got shadow banned from TikTok. So then that's when we really kicked it into YouTube. So we pretty much post everything on here, go live on here. They're a family stream to answer your question. Yep. So normally Tina's here. She's literally in a meeting. She's very multifaceted. She likes to get certified and licensing and a whole bunch of different things. So she's working on something right now for her job for additional licensing and training. So that's what she's working on right now. I thought she was going to be done by now, which is why we went live at 7. Adriel's now watching his TV show. Adriel, you want to come back over and talk? You want to come back over? I got crackers. I got crackers. Nope, he's watching his TV show. Rob the Robot. And this boy, I mean, for any of you that don't have kids or are expecting kids, I will tell you, they will change your life priorities, and they are the best thing that can happen. Is a fan. Cool. Yep, Adriel Holler with an L. I am mixed. Oh, cool. So your mother and father are from which countries then? Or are they both from here and then just different races? Yeah, I mean, who would have thought? Even a few of the other channels, when we were like talking with them, they're like, who would have expected to find a Ghanaian lady in Montana, like most remote area in the lower 48, in the middle of Montana. But they have Montana Tech there. It's a great engineering and mining school. So that's where she went for her master's, and she did environmental remediation. So in Butte, Montana, there's a pit called the Berkeley Pit. It's over a mile wide and a mile deep, the largest open pit mine in North America. And it's what they call a Superfund site, meaning it's extremely damaging to the environment, but because of how much material it would take to fill it in, they can't fill it in. So it's filled with about a mile deep of water. So groundwater seeps in. They finally have pumps recently that are pumping it to a treatment facility so they can pump it into a local creek. But the water is extremely acidic and toxic. Basically, there's so many heavy metals in there from the mining copper and silver, essentially from the late 1800s forward, that whenever they have a flock of geese land in there, they'll all be dead within minutes. They actually had like over 100 of them land in there in the early 2000s. So then they put in speakers and propane cannons to scare them. Then they had another incident, I think back in 2018 or 2017 when I was actually there. That was me going up there. Let me see here. Sorry, my phone is kind of far away. It's hard for me to... Do you and your son play video games yet? No, so he's only 2. Well, he will be 2. The most he does is he'll push every button on here. Now, he does like my phone. He discovered that, hey, phones can be kind of cool, so if I leave my phone around, he'll rapidly touch on the screen to figure out how to unlock it. He doesn't know how to, navigate them yet. He did figure out the unlock button when we're watching a YouTube video, and I'll rotate it sideways and I'll lock the screen. He figured out that. He doesn't know how to use the TV remote yet. He knows how to push buttons and turn off his TV. But no, him and I are more, we play hands-on. We'll play kick the ball back and forth, or he'll have me chase him. He's actually pushing his tower right now. He has an indoor play tower. Let's see here. Back. Black and white civil rights activists, American parents. Oh, okay. Good deal. And where are you from, Chuck? Chuck, my 24-year-old daughter is mixed. Right on, right on. Yeah, so my wife is from Ghana. I'm originally born and raised in California, but I was in and out of Montana so many times. I mean, I spent my whole 8th grade year there. And then I went back to visit family in 2016, and I stayed and never went back. My heart is definitely more Montana based than California, in many ways, like the people, the politics, everything. I just like that really slow country lifestyle. And to be honest, I miss the mountains being in South Dakota more than I miss the ocean. If I could live up in the mountains and have a cabin and be self-sufficient with enough money to make me comfortable, I would definitely do it. Babies are so much smarter than we are. Yeah, dude, I mean, at his age, let's see. I remember some of this. I put car keys in the electric socket, not once, but twice. I have to make sure it was each key that was shocking me. Apparently I put styrofoam, peas, corn, anything I could fit up my nose. So they had to take me to the ER and pull it out. Yeah, I was not a smart kid. I mean, at the age of 3, I remember being outside, my younger cousin and I, he's 9 months older, and I was hungry, and instead of going inside, I decided to eat sand in our backyard, wondering if sand was edible. So again, I am not the smartest one in this house. Please remember to like and subscribe to this channel, please. Thank you, Hollerboy. Thank you. I know I should be saying that more. I just don't want to seem like I'm too pushy on it. I mean, I don't want to guilt trip or force anybody to liking and following the page. I want them to genuinely like it. Here is Tina. She's coming, everybody. Hi, baby.
If you don't say it. How
Whatever you do,
you
don't drink that water. That's Adriel's water.
What is it? Is your son? Even if he has
No, baby's backwash. They spit back into it.
And so what? He is your son.
Apparently, when I was 4, I got like Nila wafers. For those of you that don't know what those are, it's a very soft vanilla flavored cookie. It almost like powders. And apparently, and I still remember this, I dropped one in my mom's cup of milk and she didn't know it. She drank it and got like chunky, lumpy milk.
Let's go changing.
Mama gonna change you really quick, okay? We're changing out the baby for another one.
Boy, how many?
I have a hard time changing him with my arm because he likes to roll around and play, and I can't do that with this arm.
How many have you done today? 2.
Let's see here. Don't want to miss any comments.
Yeah.
Let's see here. New York originally, but my northeastern guy originally. New England mostly. Seen Hawaii. I've never been to Hawaii. I've always wanted to go visit. No drugs, bud. No drugs. I just like talking with people. Are you a serial killer? I do like Raisin Bran, but I've never killed it. Bad. We just see the broken arm. Yeah. Not broken. It is. It was dislocated. Reese. I'm a mod in 10 different streams, so I'm used to saying that. Gotcha, man, gotcha. One, diaper changing sounds like a challenge. He's normally pretty good, but he just gets so excited about everything. I mean, he whacked me in the eye with a book. It's finally, like, not dark anymore. Got a black eye from the baby, like 5 days ago. He just gets so excited and then swings, and there you go. Let's see here. Oh man, these comments. Diaper. So it's not a disability per se. It's nothing permanent. It's just I dislocated my shoulder, so they had to repair it finally. So it's just temporary till I get it fixed. I start physical therapy. They did the surgery, and then I should be back to work by April 20th, which I'm really excited. Well, I guess my disability is I can't change diapers. Hello, Johnny. Let's see here. I have the same shoulder sling. Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad sling. It's comfortable. My arm does go numb. Like, if you sleep flat on your bed with it, it puts like a pressure point back here, and then your arm gets sore and numb. So I see why people say sleep on a recliner if you have one, or really propped upright, because when you lay back and your shoulder relaxes back, it's no longer relaxing in the sling. So that puts a lot of pressure on the shoulder, and it's kind of uncomfortable. And again, the other thing is, like, when the packet, if you don't have the cooler hooked up to it, recirculating, and the water gets warm, after a while, when your shoulder kind of warms up again, it starts to get irritated. Okay, do a backflip for a cure. I can't even do a front flip, man. Baby steps. I gotta read the messages here. Have the shoulder surgery. Damn it, it's not fun. So what I do, again, I dislocated it, tore the labrum, actually delaminated the labrum off the bone, and then split the bicep. I'm lucky I did nothing to the rotator cuff. But next week we're gonna try and do some dayside live streams, because it's warming up next week, not this week, but next week. We'll be at like 55, almost 60 by next Tuesday. But today, tomorrow, and Wednesday, it's supposed to be like -20, so we're not going outside and doing anything. No rotator cuff, just labrum and bicep. They even thought I damaged the head of the bone and had a spur on there, but I was good, so I'm really happy about that. You look like undercover cop got jumped at Burger King. Yeah, they stole my crown, man. Stole my Burger King crown. Christ loves you, thank you. He loves you too. But it's uncomfortable. Sleeping in the chair with it's not so bad. Sleeping on your back, yeah. I get interrupted sleep, maybe wake up every 3 to 4 hours. Your first week, though, especially the first 3 days. So when the anesthesia that they give you for surgery is coming out of your system, plus you're kind of like getting your first couple of days of high doses of pain meds, so you're jacked up on that. you will not sleep for more than like an hour to 2 hours. I was micro sleeping for the first 2 days, like crash out for 30 minutes and startle awake. That is the worst part. You're sleep deprived, you're irritable, you're trying to heal. First 3 days are the worst. Bone graft from my collarbone to repair the rotator. Okay. Scar is 8 inches long. Yeah, I just have 2 punctures in the front and 2 in the back. For scars, though, I have an open heart surgery scar from 2006, and I have about a 1.5 foot, maybe 18-inch scar on my back from my second open heart surgery in 2014. The second one, they went through the ribs, so it almost goes from under my armpit around my back, not quite to the spine though. Maybe one day, like in the summer, I'll like take off my shirt and show it live. It's all healed up. It's been like 10 years. Not something I can make a post of a picture on. I'm sure YouTube would find a reason to flag it. Let's see here. Hold on, buddy. Hold on. You gotta let my dad in really quick. Thank you. So I can read the comments. Okay. Bro, whose kid did you steal? He's mine. Come on, buddy. Up. You want to say hi? Are you ready to start answering questions? This is supposed to be a Q&A for both of us. You equally have to answer the questions, not just Dada. I've been trying to get him to speak. He's just finally occasionally saying hi, but he won't wave. He says Dada. We taught him this a long time ago for food, so we know when he's hungry. Food. And he knows clap, clap when he's happy. Adriel, clap, clap. Ready? Can you clap? Clap, clap. You're not gonna clap because the camera's on, huh? You're not gonna participate tonight, are you? And he's running back to his TV. Let's see here. Yeah, heart's good. I mean, they repaired it. So the first surgery was supposed to repair everything. They put a graft in there on my aorta, which is like using pipe wrap. But it started to tear open around 2014, so they had to replace it. But now I'm all good. I mean, I've done volunteer firefighting since then, all kinds of stuff. So definitely healed up. Ligaments and bones heal. I didn't know that. I'll have to look that up after this. Yeah, I've definitely, so I'm using my workout supplements, including with a diet right now, just speed up healing. So I have all my extra whey protein with the BCAAs in it. I use Gold Standard. I'll wait till physical therapy before I start taking the creatine HCl. Plus I take a daily multivitamin, calcium, and I forgot what the other one is, D3. I figure work it like I'm working out and you want the muscle to heal after working out. I'm treating it the exact same way. So we are located in South Dakota. So we went from Montana to South Dakota to Minneapolis back to South Dakota for work. You look like you take Coke as a supplement. No Coke for me. I'm normally not this skinny. Again, I haven't been able to work out in 18 months because whenever I try and lift something with this arm, with it had been dislocated 18 months ago, I felt like it was going to slip out like constantly, highly unstable. So essentially, if the bone is held into the socket like this by your labrum sitting over it and attaching to it, what happened is if this is the socket, it peeled off of it. So I didn't tear it in like a traditional manner. Sorry about that, guys. The boy just turned off the internet. He likes playing with the Switch over here. So I'm on data right now. Give me a second. He literally just turned off the internet. Adriel, no touch internet, buddy, okay? Yeah, you know better. Need to find a way to either cover that Switch or do something with it. Since he's not joining us for the live stream, I'll move the camera closer over here so I can read all your comments. There we go. Not too much sleep. Yeah, again, I get like 4 to 5 hours broken up a night just with it. You know, if the pump gets warm, because I don't change out the frozen water bottles, or it just gets more. Like I'm not hooked up right now, so it just starts hurting after like an hour and a half, 2 hours. North Dakota. I've never been to North Dakota. Wait. Yeah, no, I haven't been up there. I think the farthest I went was just past Watertown. Give the boys some Adderall. It's all good. Can you take your time? Yeah, so he flipped our switch that controls the modem. Adriel! Oh, jeez, hold on. Adriel, no. No. Now he's pulling all my power cables. Boy, you are killing me here. I'm gonna get a desk and I'm gonna put the switch in it right in that corner. Yeah, you're all excited. He's all excited. Yeah, no, I'm definitely the more energetic and upbeat one at work too. I'm the one that gets designated with holding all of our meetings. Adriel, no. I can see you over there. No. That's why your TV paused, because you turned off the internet, buddy. Teach him push-ups. Hey, I love push-ups. When I dislocated my shoulder, I was actually home with him during my 3-month baby leave, because my work gave me 3 months off paid. So I obviously couldn't take him to a gym. He was only like two months old then, so I had to work out at home, and I actually got in a routine where every time I used the restroom, I had to do 25 push-ups. Every time I ate a meal or a snack, I had to do 25 push-ups. It eventually got to a point where I was doing like 300-400 push-ups in a day, which was fine. I mean, you break them up over 25 push-ups, and you'd be amazed how many push-ups you can do. Let's see here. Good night from the UK. Oh yeah, my arm will definitely heal. I've already started looking up gyms around here. I know I can't lift heavy till like the 9-month mark, but my surgeon did say that, after 3 months of physical therapy, I should be able to start lifting lightly, like moderate weights. But lifting heavy is probably going to be like 9 months to a year. Is he just going to be a roommate? Absolutely. What are you doing, buddy? He's taking that apart. Okay. Hello, Carlos. Don't know what that show is, bud. If that's a show. I'm not all versed in the internet lingo that well, guys, so pardon me if I don't know it all what you're saying. What are you doing over there? You're playing with that. So we have this little potty. We haven't tried potty training him on it yet, but we have it, and he somehow found it, and now he's taking it apart. That's really fun. Yeah, so wife's in the other room right now, still with her meeting, so looks like it's just a one-man Q&A tonight. Yeah, so tomorrow night I'll probably go live, probably an hour early, around 6 when I'm making dinner. Wife wants me to make spaghetti. And as I said last night, I'm making it with rotini noodles, not spaghetti noodles. So if there's any Italians in here, I don't want anyone to be yelling at me that I'm not using spaghetti noodles. No dogs, bud. And yeah, I definitely need to get more sleep tonight. I'm only running on 5 hours, plus the short nap today that he ended up putting me to sleep when I was holding him. Yeah, I haven't sipped anything, but just not getting a lot of sleep with my shoulder. It'll make dark circles, man. I haven't been this dark circles in a long time. One of my coworkers had seen me and asked me who beat me up. Yeah, no, I'm hoping I get some better sleep tonight and all that good stuff. Yeah, no, I'm getting enough sleep. I'm not hallucinating, but the first Probably by, like, when I got out of surgery, again, the first 72 hours were the worst, as I was only micro sleeping for like 30 minutes to an hour. I was literally like micro sleeping to a point where I would think that my wife walked back out here and talked to me, and then I'd wake up and I'd actually be awake then, and she wasn't standing out here. Those first 72 hours, man, right out of surgery were hard. But I get probably 4 hours of sleep each night, but nothing. But it's broken up. I like wake up twice. So hopefully in this next week I'll get my sleep cycle back on track where I can get a lot better sleep. Hello, mysterious skid. So by next week I shouldn't look like Walking Death. You know the band Fall in the Reverse? I may have heard some of their songs, but I don't know the name. He's playing with his toy over there. You having fun, buddy? Which toy is that? Oh, it's that turtle. Yeah, this turtle a friend got us. If you push the top of it, it like winds up a gear and it rolls forward, but it doesn't roll on this carpet too well. Hey Joe, you want to come say hi? You want some more crackers? You want some more crackers? Come up here. Come talk. Come on. Come on, buddy. No, not the kitchen. So in the kitchen, he likes opening up. I'll show you here. The drawer. And in the drawer are yep, there he goes. The 2 silicone egg rings. Now I gotta wash those. And he likes the measuring cups. Come on, buddy. Come on. No, and the butter dish. Come on. Now Dada's gotta wash these. Here, we'll put that one back in there, okay? Come on. Let's go. You are not playing in the kitchen tonight. We originally had a baby gate, but Mama ran into it like a week and a half ago and busted it somehow. Meditating, I mean, if you mean like sitting quietly and relaxing, yeah, I try to. I'm getting back into reading a series of books, so I just need to get more sleep so I can remember what I read. You want more crackers? Well, come up here, come on. Come on, you want more crackers? I'm not putting them right there, you can sit right up here with them, come on. Come on, over here. Go around. Go around, come on. He's gonna be okay. He wants his shower. I know exactly what he wants. Well, I have to wait till Mama's done with her stuff because she has to give him the shower. I can sit in there like outside of the tub and watch him if he's playing, but I can't really lift him up safely with this arm. And that's the other thing. When you have shoulder surgery and you're using one arm more, you will get random like electrical chest pains in your shoulder and your arm as you're overusing it so much. And I talked to my orthopedic doctor about that. And he said, you know, most people, you're using both arms. It's like a 50-50. Like subconsciously, you just don't realize it. And you're only using one arm now for everything. So yeah, you're going to burn it out a bit and it's going to hurt. What are you doing? Where are you going? Well, come up here. No, hold on. No. Get down. Get down. Come on. You want your blocks? You want your blocks? Come here. You can come play with your blocks. You want to play with them? Yes, so we got him this wooden block set. Came with 100 blocks from Amazon. It has like all kinds of shapes. Like, oh, I remember those blocks when I was his age. Come on. You want to come say hi? You want to come say hi to everyone? Up. Up. Come on. You know how to get up. There you go. Come say hi. Up. So I taught him the word up, which means like get up, climb up here. You want to show him your wooden blocks? Yeah, you got your blocks. Are we going to stack another one? Can you stack them? He'll stack the square ones really well. That one's off camera. Bring it over here. Yeah, are you going to stack them? Can you show him you know how to stack blocks? Yeah, if he really likes this set like I think he's going to, I'm probably gonna get him a second set. I know it'll be 200 blocks all over the house. Careful, if you need to pay attention, buddy. I don't want you falling off here. Are you on? Don't know what that is. Another one, it's my birthday. Can I get a shout out? Happy birthday, Dylan. Hey. Oh, sorry. I can't read it. Maya's? Dixon. Oh, really? Really? Real funny. Real funny. There. You have an archway. Can you build an archway here? We'll put the cracker in the archway. Can you get the cracker? Good job. Okay. Go Lions. Yep, he's my son. Hello, Natalie. He is my son. I know I didn't realize how dark my eyes looked until I was on camera here. Perks of not getting any sleep. Or sunlight. It's been like -20 outside. Next week when it's warm again up to the 50s, I'll definitely be out in the sun. We'll go to the park next week. We'll go play on the swing set. Yeah, we'll go swing and climb. Yep, so as my coworkers say, he is mixed. Yes, he is mixed. His mom is from Ghana, and I am from the United States. Yeah. And the wife is in the other room on a meeting. I can hear her talking on Zoom. Yeah. But you'll be 2 soon, huh? And we're already in the terrible 2s, huh? Little attitude, getting into stuff. He's not a big talker yet. Like, he babbles in his own language, but... Yeah. Are you a babbler? Ow! Why you hit Dada? Don't hit Dada. Don't hit Dada. I'm gonna take the binky. I'm gonna take the binky. You want some water? You want water? So he'll bring me a water bottle when he wants water. Good. And he'll do the sign language sign for food, which Mama taught him, where you put 2 hands together and you just backwashed. That's why this is your water bottle. Now, he likes milk out of a sippy cup baby bottle, but he'll drink water out of an actual water bottle. Okay, you want more? We had a hard time getting him to drink water. He would not drink it out of a baby bottle or a sippy cup. And one day we found him carrying one of these, so we tried out of a regular... You're okay. Out of a regular water bottle, and you drank it good, huh? Is that good? I know, crackers make me thirsty too, bud. But he definitely, as his doctor said, he likes starches. Crackers, French fries. He will eat regular food, but it's so hit and miss. All right, you want to get down? Get down safely. Show everyone how you get down safely. Are you getting down? Or are you staying? You're staying? All right, let's see what the comments are. What else we about color? I don't want to. All right, what'd I miss? James, come on now, man. Be appropriate. Thank you, Natalie. Thank you. Yeah, he's definitely a really good boy. So when I was in Minneapolis, one of my supervisors that worked under me, she eventually got promoted up, but she used to joke around and call him that she was his his Ethiopian fairy godmother. She absolutely loved him. She had 4 kids of her own. They were all older, like graduating college. So my wife and her became good friends because she would drive her to her doctor's appointments when my wife was still very, very pregnant, because my wife didn't know how to drive in the big city traffic. So they became best friends like overnight. So she'd be over a lot when Adriel was very, very young, and he'd go over to her house occasionally when Tina and I wanted a date night. So he will be 2 March 23rd. March 23rd, he will be 2. So Adriel's a boy, and then the answer, Shiv, is my wife is from Ghana. So when he was first born, for probably the first 3 weeks to a month, his hair was very straight and smooth. It slowly got curls, but he was born with a lot of hair. Even our nurses at the hospital when he was born called like, this baby's got a lot of hair. What you doing, buddy? So he has this little castle. I'll turn it around here really quick. You guys can see him playing. You got your castle. You got your fort. He will push that thing all over the house. It has a slide, which he just went down. It has a basketball hoop on the front, and then it has a set of stairs. I wish they made like different types of those things, but everything I found on Amazon and Wayfair is like the same thing. It's always a stairs and a slide. So not very expandable or modular. Got lucky with the genetic game. See, his hair was straight. It did get curly. We didn't even cut his hair till, oh gosh, when we cut his hair? Back in October is when we finally trimmed it down. The ends of his hair, I took care of it. I oiled it, I conditioned it every day, combed it. He would just sit there and let me pick at it, and eventually just got to a point where the ends got so matted, he was forming little baby dreadlocks, huh? So we had to get them all trimmed up. How do you see yourself as a dad? So I guess I'm not a young dad. I didn't have one. I was like, 18, 19, 20. My wife was 30 then. I was 30. I just turned 35 when he was actually born. So I'm like a middle-aged dad. I'm not on the older end of it. I don't personally think so. Mid-30s. It keeps me young, changed my priorities. I'm focusing on school finally, getting my bachelor's, which my work will pay for, which is nice. So I'll get my bachelor's in business, and then I'll have to pay out of my own pocket for a master's, which is fine. With the way I'm going with the company now, I definitely want to stay with them, so I'll take any offers that they take. But yeah, I love being a dad. He keeps me young. Kids will really bring you true happiness. If you're already happy and having a good life and you have a kid on top of that, it just adds to it. For his first couple months, I just wanted to be with him, hang out. All my hobbies outside I really didn't want to do. It definitely changes you. You've been behind Starbucks waiting. Why are you waiting for an hour at Starbucks? Come on. I wouldn't wait longer than 20 minutes. You cried when you said your little angel? Angel. He's a boy. He's gonna get somebody else. So, here's the fun fact. My wife and I have the shortest genes. My wife is like 5'4". I always joke and say 5'0". I'm 5'8". We have uncles on both sides of our family. I have cousins. She has cousins that is well over the 6 foot mark. I have an uncle that's 6'8", another one that was 6'6". This boy isn't even 2 yet, and he's already 3 feet tall. So what all the doctors have been saying is they'll take their their height at exactly 2.5 months old, and you double it, and that should be their average height. And so this boy has a good chance of being as tall as one of his uncles, 6'4", 6'6", 6'8". Let's see here. Just found out. Cool. Right on, Smithy. Single? Nope, not single. What are you doing? There you go. You have 2 blocks left. A minion couple. A minion. Funny thing, I've never even seen Despicable Me. I'm sure everybody on here has seen it. Hello, CIA. You having fun? Are you back to talk and answer questions? It's just been Dada answering. I've been answering all the questions. You want to play with the soccer ball? Don't throw the blocks. Why are you throwing them? Aw, man. Got the soccer ball. Yeah. Are you gonna take over the Q&A and then Dada can go? Good throw. You threw the soccer ball. Good throw. Why are you throwing your crackers on the floor? This is what you got to deal with. You can't get angry at him, man. I mean, come on now. He's just being a kid. Don't throw them, buddy, okay? If you threw him on the floor, I'm going to have to throw him away now. You can't eat the food off the floor. Dada's going to throw him away after. We're not going to throw the water. No, we're not throwing the water. Do you want to drink the water? Drink, drink. Okay, another drink. I'll read the comments here in a minute, guys. I gotta give him his water. Good? Yeah. Very refreshing. Now he has the energy to go run. And I gotta pick up the food when we all get off here. Oh, let's see, let me scroll up really quick. If you don't mind me asking about what happened to your arm. So I dislocated my arm a year and a half ago. Didn't heal right, even after physical therapy. It was very loose, kept wanting to re-dislocate. Had no range of motion above, like reaching above my shoulder. So we finally decided to get it scanned last fall and then get it fixed about 3 weeks ago. No, they're not from the FBI. You look like somebody, man. I just can't remember which country are you from. United States. I think my wife is yelling at her brother on the phone because she's yelling in, I think she's yelling in Fenty. my wife speaks like 5 different languages. Fenty, Twi, Nzima, English, and a little bit of French. I speak English and American French, which is swearing. I'm very good at swearing. But yeah, so let's see, what time is it really quick. So I'll give another 8 minutes on here, and then I'm going to jump off and get him a shower. It'll be 8 o'clock. I know last night I went for almost 3 hours on here, but as everyone's saying, I got the dark circles. I do need to get early sleep tonight, so I'll stay on for like another 8 minutes. Yep, Sheev, I am an American. Are you ready for shower soon? Yeah? Hello, and I don't know what your name is, the one with the symbols and the pink waving hand. Adriel. You just climb in his tower. Any other questions? Aaron Paul, the young guy in Breaking Bad. I have not seen Breaking Bad. Like all the shows I want to see, I could probably watch while I'm on leave for 2 months. Like I didn't see Sons of Anarchy. I was too busy then in life. I haven't seen Breaking Bad. I want to see Yellowstone, the series, and see how it compares to actually living in Montana. That's where I'm from before I came here. Buddy, don't pull on the lamp. Hold on. No pulling on the lamp. Come on. No. Leave the lamp alone. Leave the lamp alone. Oh my gosh. Having a 2-year-old, they get into everything. And I mean everything. Yeah, I haven't seen Breaking Bad. I want to watch it. So maybe I'll find some time while I'm on leave for 2 months to start watching it. There was another one I wanted to watch. Yellowstone, and there was another series. I'm Indian. You should have just watched it for the culture. Yeah. Again, when I'm not home on leave, either I'm working for 4 days or I'm off for 4. When I'm off for 4, I'm generally spending with my family or hobbies, working out, doing a lot of different stuff. Let's see here, James. Hey, I am exhausted. I've had off and on sleep for like the last 3 weeks. It is getting better, but when you wake up at 2 a.m. with your shoulder hurting, you generally don't go back to sleep for like an hour. So it's interrupted sleep. I need like a good solid 3 days of just my shoulder not hurting and getting some good sleep. And all the dark circles should go away. I don't talk about my work. I had to say that on other live streams. Due to what my work is and what I do not talk about my work. I will just say that I work for a very large nationwide company and move around a lot, generally every couple years for work purposes. Let's see. I have the same shoulder problem. Hey, if you have like a recurring dislocating shoulder or something, you're better off just getting it scanned and getting it fixed if you have time and you can get time off work, and just getting it fixed. It's gonna hurt, man. All shoulder surgeries hurt. They say it's one of the more painful ones, like top 10. I'd say that's probably true. If you have to have your rotator cuff repaired, I'm fortunate I didn't have to, but they say that puts you out a lot longer than just a bicep and a labral tear. In the mafia, no mafia. I'm just I just work for a large nationwide company and manage teams, so I'll just leave it at that. Yeah, I would like to move up in the company. I'm number 3 at the location I am now. It gives me the affordability for like a 4-on 4-off schedule because there's another person at my level 2. I'd like to move up to the level 2 spot, but to do that I'd have to more than likely move, and then I definitely have to move for a number 1 spot. I'm still like a local level manager. I'm not like, I don't oversee regions or anything yet. That is one of my goals. It pays, Bookie. How bad is the pain? So what they'll do is they'll put a nerve block in. Now, the nerve block is more scary than what it sounds. They come at you with a needle the size of a meat thermometer, and they drive it right down into your neck, all the way down into your shoulder. The anesthesiologist does. He gives you a crap load of fentanyl and a lot of lidocaine to numb you up. So you're kind of riding high on a kite when they're doing that. But you have to be awake for the nerve block, because what it does is they overload the nerve with like a super powerful lidocaine almost, and it's supposed to last for like 72 hours, and within 5 minutes of them injecting it, your arm will twitch a few times and then that nerve just dies. Your arm becomes so numb that it feels cold, but when you reach over and touch it, it's still warm. Like, you will not be able to lift your arm to save your life. It goes completely numb. So they'll do that. You'll wake up from surgery. They won't have the ice pack on you yet. They'll put this on when you're closer to discharge. They'll give you a lot of pain meds if you need it, because even through that nerve block, you'll get residual pain that kind of like waves out. I had a little bit of that. They'll watch you for like 6 hours and then they'll send you home. So first 72 hours at home, you're gonna sleep like shit. I'll be honest. I've talked to other people. Again, with the anesthesia coming out of you and the pain and just the higher level of drugs you're on for the first week, you won't sleep. Hello. I heard about it. Paramedic. Surgery. The spine. And he's screaming like, hey, I don't care what they say. Like, they numb you on the surface, but that don't mean shit. I mean, even when they did the CT arthrogram, which is the same thing, but they take like 150 cc's of contrast dye, and they take a needle and they drive it right into the socket of your shoulder, and they have to inject it, and then they got to wheel you down to CT to get a good arthroscope image of it. Yeah, that's not fun. And they say they numb you up too, but I just about decked that radiologist. No, I didn't break it. Good thing. They thought I may have chipped the head of the bone, but it's not chipped. Good thing. The only the labrum got delaminated. Imagine like you're skinning a chicken or another animal and you're peeling the skin off the meat. It essentially did that. It took the labrum off of the bone. So. Let's see here about that. So yeah, I'm just reading messages here. Broke mine 2 months ago. Hurt so much. Yeah, I haven't broken a bone. I've done dislocations. I know those hurt. Well, actually, I take it back. The first two did not hurt. For whatever reason, the first two dislocations, when it went out, it just felt really tight, like someone was like sitting on me and I just couldn't move it. The one that essentially led up to this surgery hurt really bad. I mean, I thought somebody had shot me, took my arm off, something. So, let's see here. Good morning. Hi, Auntie J. Hello. You are late. I told you I was coming on at 7 and not 8. I'll stay on for a little bit longer. Tina's not done with her meeting yet. I'm just talking with a few people tonight. Auntie J's been another big follower too. Bhagwan. Hello. How are you? Doing better today, but Bhagwan and Auntie J, people have been pointing out my dark circles are definitely getting worse. I only got like 5 hours of sleep last night and I woke up probably 3 times. I purposely disconnected my cold pump to see how I would sleep with my shoulder getting warm. That was a mistake. I should have topped off the bottles right before I went to bed and then went to sleep, but I wanted to do a test, so I paid for it. I got no sleep last night. Let's see here. No meth, bud. MGL dislocated hurts more. What happens? So it's shouting and crying. Yeah, so I got my first one dislocated in martial arts. The second one was swimming. Apparently it was already compromised after the first one, and it rolled out when I was doing the backstroke. I used to be an avid swimmer. But it didn't dislocate for like 8 years after that. I slowly got back into lifting weights, bulked up, did some firefighting in Montana. No issues. And then just out of nowhere, as I'm on baby leave and I'm doing like 400 push-ups a day, staying in shape, really stocky, really built up, then it dislocates randomly. What I was doing, and I'll kind of show you here, is I was doing squats on my stairs. We had 18 steps. It was an upstairs townhouse. And I do 5 squats on each step going down, take a 2-minute break, 5 squats on each step going up. So I'm doing like 100 squats down and 100 squats up, like 150. So I get near the top and I need to reach down and pick up something. So being responsible, I put my arm up like this to brace myself as I squatted down, and that rotation and angle, it slipped it right out just from my fingers dragging, because it was already compromised from like 8 years earlier, which I had no clue. So after I did that, it just went to hell in a handbasket for the last 18 months. My range of motion was only like this. I could not go any higher. Let me see. Let me go see how much longer, Auntie J. All right, I told her to please hurry up. Please hurry up. She's been on the same phone call for hours. I'm like, come on now, take a break. Absurd math. I am laughing. Yeah, I get all those laughs. Can you still beat off? Come on, man. My arm's not numb anymore. Same thing, first time swimming, got lucky, friend spotted me, saved me, now I fear working out in the gym. Does it feel like it wants to slip? Like it just feels unstable? If that's the case, your labrum could be torn also. Apparently it's a very common sign from what my surgeon told me. Because that labrum sits like on your shoulder on the inside, so if it's torn, your shoulder will fall out constantly until they essentially re-adhere it with whatever method they use. It was only supposed to be a 45-minute surgery because they thought it was only torn. They didn't know it delaminated. So it turned into like a 2.5-hour surgery. Let's see what's going on. Tina's coming. Tina's coming. She's always yelling at her brother for something. Adriel's in the office now. He loves her computer. He's gonna go torture mama. Adriel, leave mama alone. What are you doing? Don't you turn off that switch. Don't you turn that off. I see you. Let's see here. Hey, no. Well, he just turned off his TV. I told you don't touch that. I'm not turning it back on. Let's see here. Same here. Okay, let's see. It's fine. It's always been fear of falling out. It happened around me. Damn, dude. 5 times, yeah. If you can and you have the insurance and can get it fixed, I just get it fixed, man. I was putting it off as long as possible. Eventually my works, I'll just take the 12 weeks short-term disability and go get it fixed. Here comes Tina. Here she is. Tina, you've been on the phone for a long time.
Yeah, I'm working.
Everyone's been waiting for you. Working, that looked like John Paul. She's coming. If you're locked in Chris' basement, help is on the way. Nah, not in a basement. I don't want to see how your whole journey ever. Thank you, Shiv. I really appreciate it. I'm trying to come live every night at like 7 o'clock Central Time. We do come live throughout the day if we're out doing stuff. We didn't go anywhere today. Again, it was like -20.
You didn't go anywhere. I went. It was so cold.
That's why I didn't go anywhere.
You see, you were not filming.
Come here, Tina. Everybody wants to see you. We have some new subscribers that want to see you. Here she comes.
My face was burning so bad.
That's why I said don't go anywhere. Baby. It's only going to be cold this week, and the next week we're literally in the 50s. But we've had like no snow. Poor boy didn't get to play in the snow this year.
No, we didn't really care.
Last year sucked with snow too. Gotcha, Sheev. Yeah, apparently Sheev dislocated his shoulder too.
Oh.
Auntie J, Tina's on.
Hello, everyone. Hello, Auntie J.
They say I have dark circles under my eyes. I'm like, yeah, I haven't been sleeping very well.
Yeah, I also have. I looked in the mirror today and I'm like, oh God, I look horrible.
Well, we'll get some sunlight next week and we'll go outside for a few hours with Adriel at the park, okay? We need to get some sun. So why don't you wear like shorts and a short sleeve tank top?
No.
Get that body all tanned up.
No.
Remember, everyone wants those booty prints. You know what a handprint is, like in like children and like paint? I was telling Tina yesterday, she should do booty prints. We'll paint her butts and stick it to her. She can autograph them, 1 out of 100.
Hello, Kenneth. We are doing well. How are you?
I'm gonna get some ice cream. You want some? I already ate dinner.
Guys,
green beans.
I made a big pan of meatloaf.
It's already almost gone.
This man is finishing it. Like,
hey, I'm a growing boy.
This is my first time making meatloaf.
It's a compliment. It's very good.
It's gone. I thought we were going to eat it for like the week or even for 3 days.
Baby, you would have made like 4 dishes of that.
For 3 days, the meatloaf is gone. Like I came out this afternoon, I looked at it, I was like, huh?
Well, hon, if you want to make a big meatloaf, you get like an actual baking pan, like a cookie sheet, and you make a dome, and then you cook domes. What you do is you pack in an actual bowl and you put them upside down. And you can cook meatloaf like that. They're like little upside down bowls.
Everything is gone, guys.
And meat is expensive. 5 pounds is like $30.
So you know it's expensive and you've been eating it like something.
You not
like,
want me to eat?
I want you to eat, but
Okay, I had
seriously.
2 slices this morning and 1 tonight. I only had 3.
Oh God.
I promise you, I only had 3. Can you open this, baby? My hands are stuck. I like my Haagen-Dazs coffee ice cream. Adriel threw his crackers all over the floor, so I'll have to vacuum tomorrow.
Auntie J.
He also flipped off the internet, if you didn't notice.
Yeah,
earlier.
he did. I noticed my call went off. Chris has finished the meatloaf.
I'm surprised you haven't called me a Roddy yet for finishing it.
What can I say?
Do you want to share the ice cream? Yeah.
Maybe. Adriel Montgomery.
So Adriel was actually up there for like 5 minutes answering questions. Our Q&A started with Adriel and I just like sitting over here.
You must be good cook, Tina. I try my best, Auntie J. I try.
I'm trying to scoop this out.
Cleaning the floor real quick. Oh, okay.
I'll be back in a minute, guys. I'm trying to scoop ice cream with one hand. I did have to mute one person for 24 hours. They kept saying racist words. I will mute you on the page. And then one person thought they were going to be funny. I didn't do anything, but they're all, I'm going to call your work and see you have inappropriate hobbies. I'm all, okay.
Gonna call your work. Hello, 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 hello.
Oh, we also have the CIA on there. Yeah, CIA.
We have Homeland
Very
Security.
Huh?
I used to believe that maybe exercise can cure me, but when I try exercise, the arm shakes and I get afraid of it falling again. Oh, wow.
What's that noise?
It's me. I need my earpiece. Hello, say. Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo Jr. Hi. How come I can't find my earpiece? I hope I didn't lose it at the mall.
That is a no-no toy. You're not playing with this one. That's why I got locked up here.
I didn't take it from you. Your dad did. Why are you beating me?
Ready? Get the sucker ball.
Can you tell Chris to read that? I need his insight. Oh, okay.
I'm coming. Let me get some more water. Normally it's Tina saying that. I'm coming.
You need your shirt down a little bit. No, the other side. Okay.
Haagen-Dazs coffee ice cream. Alright, let me scroll up here and see what we got. I used to lose that. Yeah, if it's torn, it's not going to heal without surgery if it's delaminating. If that's what's happening. But yes, Auntie G, I had 2 pieces this morning, 1 this afternoon, and 1 tonight. I've only had 4 pieces out of that pan. Now he's going to start screaming because Mama locked him out of the office. But yeah, man, oh, geez, my eyes started hurting.
Oh, you are able to open the door now?
Yeah. They make child door lock handles for like round knobs. I only eat sea turtles and I only eat turtles and apples. I've never had turtle. I've never had alligator either. I have a family in Florida that's had alligator tail. I've never had it.
You want shower?
Shower?
You want shower?
Yeah? Now, Shasha? He's getting excited. He knows it's shower time. Mama's gonna go give him his shower while she's listening to her call. Yeah, if it's like a stretched ligament or tendon or like an actual split, not something being delaminated, it can heal. That's what they tried with me for months and it just didn't. Yeah. I can move, theoretically I can come out of the sling a little bit if I'm sitting, like my arm can sit at my side, but I can't move my arm itself or rotate anything with the shoulder itself. I can move at the elbow and hand and wrist and that's it. So I just keep it in here as I get the urge to want to use it and reach and grab stuff. Worst part is when it spasms. That that hurts. Because not only does the shoulder spasm while it's healing, but your bicep and tricep will occasionally fire and spasm because you're not moving them. You're just keeping it at one angle. Do the truffle shuffle? Never heard of that, Ismail. Let's go Donald Trump. Do you sleep good? I haven't been sleeping too good. The first week was the worst. The first 3-4 days was the worst, as I was sleeping in that recliner, micro sleeping, and as I said earlier, like the anesthesia drugs are still coming out of your body.
Did you know he had this in the bathtub?
He threw measuring cups in our bathtub. So no, like the first week was the worst. Sleep is getting better, but like last night, I kept my pack like turned off instead of the cooling water cycling through it, as I wanted to see how my shoulder would feel. And I woke up a lot, so I'm not gonna do that tonight. Natalie Reyes. I used to know somebody named Natalie. And now it can't be perfect yet. That's what happened with mine. Like everything else healed around it, built up scar tissue, but it was still unstable. So it's like I strengthened it, but it was still unstable. It would be like if you broke a wrench in half and taped it together. You can use it a little bit, but it's never going to be the exact same unless if you were like weld it, which is what they essentially did. They re-welded that labrum back down. Saying the pain after surgery is getting the pain of... No. The pain of dislocation, like my last one, it actually hurt, was way worse. So the ambulance gave me 200 mics of fentanyl. Didn't do anything. The ER gave me 4 of Dilaudid in a 30-minute time span. Literally 1, 10 minutes later, 1, 5 minutes later, 1. I still remember the ER visit. So I was getting IV slammed with drugs. It was making my head spin. It was making my O2 sat drop, so I had to put oxygen on me. I felt the pain right through it, like they'd given me nothing. Mind you, I've had open heart surgery, and the pain meds work. I've had this surgery, and if I take a full dose, it works. But when it's actively dislocated, so when it's dislocated, I still have the x-ray pictures too. It slipped behind instead of slipping forward, which a lot of them do. So the muscles kept firing to pull it forward. And it wouldn't move. So every time it'd spasm like this, trying to pull it back into place, your body's natural reaction, it felt like it was redislocating every single time. No, the first 2 I relocated myself. I just laid there and it slipped in, but because it went backwards instead of forwards, they literally had to take me into one of their trauma rooms, give me propofol, knock me out, and they had to rip it back down, which probably added more damage. Hun, do you want a bite? Yeah, so don't get dislocations. They are not fun. I hear the hip is really bad. I was on a call with the fire department. A lady fell through her deck, probably mid 50s, and when she fell, she landed through to the bottom foundation, so it was like a good 2-story deck. Dislocated her hip when she fell, because she fell on one leg and didn't catch it. So she fell, went sideways, dislocated her hip. The paramedic gave her 30 milligrams of morphine. The average dose is 7. And she was still hollering every time they had to move her. Oh yeah, I would not want to do my hip either. 30 milligrams of morphine is like 5 of hydromorphone. Yeah, it's not very pretty. So the baby's in the shower right now. Mama's washing him. You hear the water going in the background. Abdur, hello Abdur. How are you? So Auntie J, have you gotten your social media page yet? Because then we can one-on-one talk. Tina said she was going to share the ice cream and I'm eating it by myself. I think she's trying to make me fat. Oh yes, let me go check on him really quick. Mama forgot to give him his bath toys. You sort of asking, yeah, I love Haagen-Dazs, so I can't eat the real cheap stuff. It just rips me up, all those like binders and fillers and corn syrup. Haagen-Dazs is worth the $8 for that large container. Normally when I'm not home, you know, like at a surgery, like one container every 2 weeks. I'm eating like one a week, 2 a week right now, but it is what it is. But no, I like Haagen-Dazs coffee flavor and the chocolate. I introduced my wife to both of them. She prefers the chocolate flavor. Where are you in now? So I am in South Dakota. Where are you from, Arbor? Abder. Sorry, Abder. I don't know why I keep saying Arbor. Abder. Yeah, remember the shower toy? And he threw it out of the bathtub. He will do that. His favorite little squid is sitting on the floor. Hold on. I'm gonna make you laugh. Remember that same thing I was doing last night, Auntie J, where I take that squid and I bounce him and I touch him with it? Just did that. He loves playing. So, when he was like a baby, I started like 3 months old, I started playing with him more, and so I would have like this big hand, and I would do this, and I'd bring it down to him slowly. And what word would I say? It was all dandy, dandy, and he just starts laughing, and I touch his head, and then I start over, or I'll tickle his arms, or I'll tickle his neck. So he knows that when I start doing this, let's start playing. But the other one was one finger, and I tickle his neck, tickle his arm. And the word I came up with was jiggy, jiggy, jiggy. I don't know where it came from, it just came from somewhere. So I can get him to laugh so easy, or if you move a toy back and forth really fast, he just starts losing it. Kind of like last night. So, hon, he tried to use the toilet. He just kind of took it and threw it everywhere, so he is trying. He has this little toddler toilet. Bangladesh, right on. We had somebody else in here earlier that was from Bangladesh, and I don't have my phone is being used. I have a coworker from Bangladesh. Joy is from Bangladesh. One of Tina's coworkers, and fellow students at SDSU and her PhD program, and then a good friend of ours. He's from Bangladesh. I had a coworker at work from Bangladesh. Some friends from India, like Sarah. I eat blue cheese crumbles and vanilla ice cream. I like blue cheese crumbles. I was going to be a chef a long time ago, which is why I know how to cook some really good meals. Didn't do it. But I got a good liking for fresh blue cheese. We had remember for one of our classes, a very high-end restaurant was teaching us that week, and they brought in different cheeses, and we got to try like 20, 30 different cheeses fresh. I like blue cheese, fresh Swiss, and brie cheese. Brie cheese is probably my favorite. Too much information. Let's see here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I thought you were tapping me to say I love you. I haven't heard I love you out of her in so long. Auntie J, there she is. Oh, Tina doesn't want anybody to know that she eats ice cream. Embarrassed. I know, Auntie J. Remember his little toy, no mold. Yeah, so his original toys I had to throw away. He even had like those floor mats you can give like babies that are barely crawling, and you fill them with water, and it has those little floaty toys in it. So we did that. I followed the instructions, added vinegar to it. Didn't work. It molded so bad, so we threw it out. The other one, a friend recommended like a little bit of bleach water, and I figured, well, bleach water will kill anything. It still grew mold, so I just threw them both out. So all of his bath toys, they're all sealed now. Spaceship is located under the pyramid. Okay. I remember like my first night home, I wanted a little bowl of ice cream, so my wife got it, and I was doing those like micro nods and sleeping. Remember, you're still under the anesthesia, you're on high doses of pain meds your first night home. And I remember micro nodding off, waking up, taking a bite, like, all right, I'll just swallow this. I micro nodded off again for an hour, woke up, and my ice cream was melted. I was so upset. So I had to drink the warm ice cream. I was so upset. Did you brush your teeth?
He fights with me.
He will fight with Mama when brushing his teeth. Dada and him, I make it into like a little toothbrush song. Brush down the bottom teeth, and then it's brush up the top teeth. And we brush the bottom one and the top one. We wait, and then we brush the bottom one and top one again, so he doesn't fight with Dada. Mama, he'll scream like she's trying to murder him. He just threw a toy at her, if you heard that. So her and him have the special thing. She'll act like she's yelling, just like making noise, and gets him to do it, so his mouth opens and she tries to brush him. Don't worry, you won't get robbed. Okay. Bro, try going to a black barber. Your barber is doing you wrong. Hey, there's like no black barbers in the city, man. I used to have an actual barber in Brookings and in Minneapolis. Here in Sioux Falls, no. I swear he is not dying. She's brushing his teeth. Yeah. Does Dada have to take over? Yeah, no, I had a really good barber in Minneapolis. Guy grew up there. He was actually the exclusive barber for, oh gosh, what's the Minneapolis basketball team's name? The Minnesota Vikings. Vikings? Is that them? No, that's the football team. I forget what their basketball team was, but he used to do theirs like exclusively. He had like all their photos up on the wall, autographs. Really, really nice guy. Yeah, I hear you, TC. No, I had a really good barber in Brookings when Tina was going to school. That guy had been doing barbering for probably as old as time. Really old guy, but he knew his crap old school barber.
Are you ready?
Of course he's not ready. He wants to play some more. If you sit in there with him, he likes the bathtub filled up too. Not from Texas for it to do anything. Thank you very much, DC. Thank you. I appreciate it. Hello, Miles. Hello, Ahmad. Jasmine. Hello, Jasmine. Jasmine Lopez. I'm assuming it's Lopez and not Lopes. It could be Lopes. James, hello. From Massachusetts, thank you. Yeah, let me know where you're all from. We like to know where people are from. What we want to do is on this wall behind me, since we like filming here, is putting a world map up, and I'll start getting push pins, and we'll start putting pins where everybody is from. so we can start marking off countries. I think that'd be really cool. Yeah, countries and states and all that. Eating Haagen-Dazs coffee ice cream. My wife was supposed to share. You are not Naked baby almost ran towards the camera. No naked babies on camera.
Where's your binky?
Somewhere. He hasn't had it for like an hour and a half. Probably under the couch. You look like Smeagol. Yeah, I feel like Smeagol, man. I've got like crap sleep these last couple nights. I kind of did it to myself last night as I didn't plug in my ice pack and I let my shoulder get warm. I wanted to see how I'd sleep, and I obviously didn't sleep very well. Wife is beautiful. Thank you. Hon, everyone's on here wanting to see you. But she has a naked baby she's getting dressed right now, so it's going to be a couple minutes. Yeah, I like my Haagen-Dazs ice cream. So tomorrow night, I'll probably go live around 5 to 6 Central Time. So right now it's like after 8, so 3 hours back, whatever time that is for you. Thank you, Jasmine. Thank you for the subscribe. I will be making spaghetti tomorrow night. Some people have requested to watch me cook again. It's been a long time. I will say, for any Italians in here, I call it spaghetti, but I'm using rotini noodles, okay? So please don't take my head off again. Last time I said I was making spaghetti and I had noodles that were not spaghetti, the Italians came after me, okay? I'm making spaghetti. And it's jarred pasta sauce because I don't feel like making like from scratch, but I am adding like other stuff to it. And I'll show you how I make my garlic parm noodles. They are amazing. I used to eat them a lot back in my gaming days, like 10, 15 years back. Make up a pot of them in like 5 minutes, and then you sit there with like a fork and you're just gaming, like eating noodles, because they can get cold and they still taste great. So I'll be making my garlic parm noodles with it. Miles, hey, it's just me from New York, accent really fast. I can barely understand it sometimes. Oh, it feels that way. I can understand a lot of accents. One of my uncles is from New York, really thick accent, really smart guy too. He was one of those guys. So back in the 80s, he apparently ranked top 10 smartest men in New York, and he was an asshole. He could insult you and you didn't even realize that you were being insulted. Like, I could do something, like I could sweep the floor wrong at the age of 6, and he'd walk up to me, Chris, you're smart enough to know you're stupid, right? How do you answer that? Are you smart enough to know you're stupid? No? Yes? We attacked. Yeah. Italian pasta gangs. Yeah, I got ripped apart, man. Oh, here's Adriel. All dressed for bed tonight. So last night he was Spider-Man. Tonight he has a monster truck. Look at that. He has a bunch of little monster trucks. And you got Mama's makeup. Yeah. You got your hair washed. You're doing good. Mama, you want to take a seat? Jasmine, we are in South Dakota right now, in Sioux Falls. So the south part of South Dakota. Right near the Nebraska border. Tina and I met in Montana. She's originally from Ghana. I was born in California, but my heart lives in Montana. I promise you that. I am a mountain boy. And then we moved from Montana, here Tina, to South Dakota for her school in Brookings, South Dakota State University. After 3 years there, we went to Minneapolis. She has to turn on his TV really quick. And then after Minneapolis for 18 months, we came back here. We both got, essentially at the same time, job transfer, so it worked out really good. Yep, he's gonna go watch a show. So he's watching Rob the Robot. He was a big Leo the Truck fan for years. I can still put it on now, but he likes Rob the Robot now. And he grabbed the remote one day and was pushing buttons. The next thing we know, it's popped up there. So he found it. He likes it, so we just ended up playing it for him. Tomo, wife, bedtime, good night. Yeah, he ain't going to bed yet. He literally will not sleep until I go out. He's a big dadda's boy. Your wife is beautiful. Thank you, Jasmine.
Are you sure? He won't come to bed if I don't come to bed. He won't sleep.
Yeah, if we don't go to bed, this boy will not sleep. I mean, last night he waited for Mama, and he was rolling on the bed, jumping and having fun. Rahman Rushdie, I don't know what you're saying. Something about the baby. What is the name? Oh, so the baby's name is Adriel. 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 Not Adrienne, Adriel. Get him into dino trucks. Ooh, I'll have to go look that up. Hello, Wolf. I'm not ignoring you. I didn't see a comment. Let's see, was there a comment from Wolf? I don't see one. Like, is it anyone up to anything fun tonight? I mean, I know we're all in different time zones. I know it's daytime for some people, nighttime for others. I'll tell you that the weather here has been, it's like good and atrocious at the same time. Like we are normally getting feet of snow by now, and it's bone dry. But the last 2 years in the Midwest have been bone dry with snow. Really been hitting the farmers really hard. I mean, we made up for it last spring and summer with heavy rain, but it was so much rain it caused flash flooding that made like national news. We had like 3 storms back to back to back, busted a bunch of levees and dams. All that stuff was here. So we got a lot of rain, but we have no snow. I mean, we had one night where it fell 6 inches, and that's it. My boy loves dino trucks. I'll have to check that out. We have Netflix, so I will check that out. So we have no snow. This week it's like -20 the entire week. -10 in the day, -20 at night. By Friday it warms up to +30, but by next Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday it's like almost 55 to 60. So we will definitely be streaming dayside. I'll try and get as much of a heads up on here when we'll be out streaming in public. His first time at the park here and everything. So we'll have to do that. We normally take him to the mall. All of the parents here take their kids to the mall, especially on Saturday mornings. The mall opens up at 10 on Saturday. So since it's been so cold and there's like really nothing else to do here, we went to grab breakfast. Okay. We went to the same high school. Which high school, bud? Have you ever eaten paranthas? Don't know what that is. Remember me from yesterday? I asked about your... Yep, how are you doing, Azan? They are like Indian stuffed bread. Have we had Indian stuffed bread? I don't think so. So yeah, but no, everybody takes their kid to the mall here. It seems to be the thing. You go to the mall when they open at like 10 a.m. on Saturday especially. The kids' play area there is just packed with parents for hours. Nobody's going outside. There's not even a children's museum here or a play place. They have Dave and Buster's apparently, but he's too young for that. They have like a Ninja Warrior gym. You know, like that TV show Ninja Warrior with all of the obstacles and climbing walls. They have that, but he's way too young still.
Oh, hey, Jim.
And he just took all the wipes out of the baby wipe package. See, we like Indian food. I love Tina's Ghanaian food. I have a friend from Ethiopia. She made me injera and a bunch of other Ethiopian foods. Are you sure about the size of the hole? Which hole? Good night. I love the good night kiss. Kids are so beautiful. Thank you. He is definitely a very good kid. He's eating his Tina. That probably doesn't taste good, buddy. He just tried eating a baby wipe.
Look at his face.
Yeah, it didn't taste good, did it? Now I've had like Native American like fry bread. That's pretty good, like Indian tacos. Now like actual food from India. There's a restaurant here called the Shahi Palace. If you Google it, it's here in Sioux Falls. Like 1,500 5-star reviews. A friend of ours, Sarah from India, she's like, no, that is authentic Indian food. It's amazing. Like the other wannabe Indian food restaurants in town, barely a 3-star review. especially with butter chicken. Now, I like butter chicken. Does your wife know how to make fufu? Yep, she knows how to make fufu. I tried to make it twice and failed. Tina, you're gonna have to do a fufu lesson. Jasmine says she tried to make fufu twice and failed. She'll have to do a teaching lesson. TJ, I wasn't sure if you guys were coming on 6 p.m. No, I came on at, I announced it at 6:30. I was coming on at 7. I will try and post midday from now on what time I come on. Auntie J, no laughing. She heard fufu and started laughing. So fufu is a sensitive topic for me. I'll tell you the short version. My wife did not know that the goat that she got from this market in Brookings, when we were living in Brookings, it was frozen goat. Like, she thought it was good. She took it home and the goat was rotten. Our house smelled like cooked rotten goat. It smelled like roadkill in my house for 2 weeks. Okay? Yeah, I was traumatized after that. Coming home, opening up my door and getting a whiff of like rotten roadkill. Oh my gosh.
Traumatized. Alright.
Do you like India? I've never been to India. I've never been, but I love the food, love the people. Yo, how come American English is different from British English? It's like 2 different languages. So my wife is from Ghana. She speaks British English because they used to be a colony. Kind of like we did, but we fought back. Hello. We always argue over like words, you know, aluminum versus aluminium, just different random words.
We have to make a video about that.
I know.
Aluminum.
We have to start writing down words that we argue about, and then we can talk about it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. This is the proper English. Oh no, that is not proper English. You're a good dad. You keep pushing. Thank you very much, Tomo. Have you tasted everything, India? So I'm kind of a creature of habit. I always eat the same thing at the Indian restaurant, unless if they bring us like something. So they have their appetizers, like the little samosas, whatever they're called, like the cheese stuff, deep fried stuff, the vegetable, the fish, those deep fried appetizers. I forget what it's called, but I have the paneer tikka masala, medium heat, and then my wife has lamb tikka masala, hot. They have a meal for 2, which is a really good deal. Please do not redeem the card. Come to India, just don't go to the cheap places. Hey, that's like anywhere. I totally hear that. Except like when I lived in California, I went to like a lot of the roach coaches, the taco trucks. Hey, there are some good ones, man. Those food trucks, there are some amazing food trucks in the big cities. You just gotta know which one to go to. There was this one, like, they would set up, it's like lunchtime at 11:30. At like 11 o'clock, before they're even setting up, there's already a line of people waiting, like going down the city block. It's that good. Wouldn't want to go to India with her arm. Yeah, well, we're trying to get time off work so we can go to Ghana. So we're gonna try and get to Ghana first. Tina hasn't been home since 2017, and I've never visited. Show us your lovely wife, Tina.
Hi.
I'm slowly scrolling through comments. I'm catching up here slowly. Thank you. Yeah, I know, Tomo. Again, I've been getting really bad sleep these last couple nights, so I know the dark circles have.
Is this for Adriel?
Nope, they're both fresh. That can be Adriel's though. Did you make him his bottle? Is that a bottle in there?
No.
No? Oh, here he comes. He heard bottle, hun. He's hungry, baby.
Food?
Auntie J is calling you.
Yeah, I'm coming.
She's making him a bottle. So she did this, and Adriel did this, which means food, bottle. So he isn't talking, so we're at least trying to teach him some sign language. Yeah, he's doing it right now. Adriel, food? Food, yeah. There's Tina. I turned the camera. Everyone can look at Tina. Woo! Look at that Ghanaian girl. Shake that booty. Come on. Shake the booty. Oh, there you go. I love embarrassing her. Tina's looking so colorful. Auntie J, Looks like I'm healing all. Hey, Tyler, what's up, man? Tyler, yo, big shout out. Tyler, how you doing, bud? Hey, I've been meaning to swing by and see everyone. It's just out. I don't want to be out at 10 o'clock at night, and I'm not driving yet. I have to get cleared with physical therapy on Friday. It's my first session before I'm cleared to drive. If I get clear, I will swing by late and I'll come see everyone. I work with Tyler, so. Got another sub. Thank you, Tomo. Thank you. You're American. So yeah, I am American Sam. My mother's side is a mix between like German, Irish, and Scottish ancestry according to my DNA. My dad's side is Native American. I believe it's Choctaw and Blackfoot. Oh, well, you got so many water bottles. So I'll start to drink one. When it gets a little bit low, I designate it as his bottle because he'll backwash in them. So I'd rather give him like a little bottle. So if he doesn't drink it all, I can just toss it. But I drink a lot of water. Nyashing. I don't know what that means. I'm in UK, but got a brother from another mother now. Thank you, Tomo. Hey, we have some friends in UK. We have a friend named Lois. She's from Ghana too, right, Lois? Yeah, Ghana. So Dr. Lois, if you look her up she's on Facebook, right?
Yeah, Facebook.
Facebook and TikTok. Dr. Lois, she has her PhD also. She's in the UK. We've been trying to get her to come visit us. Every time she comes to the States, it's always for business, and she never has time to swing by. What do you mean by two leader mixed? He is a human, not a dog. Oh, Adriel, do you want to say hi? We have Adriel back in the house. Look, 4 stacks of water. I drink a lot of water. And ginger ale. Don't judge me. I like ginger ale. Oh, you got the bottle. Is the bottom stirred up?
Yeah.
Oh, here he goes. We'll go get the bottle. Mama gonna put you in your chair so you can eat. He's so used to eating, like laying down on the couch, like eating. We're trying to break him of that and put him in his high chair. So she can put him in the high chair and we'll swing him over right here next to me. Hold on. Swing the front. Turn the front. Okay. But you still gotta turn the front. We're going. Yeah. So he likes his milk bottle, and we add the baby oats. Oh my God, Pokey! It's Pookie. Tell us about the Ghana culture, Dina. Ghana culture time.
Send it to you.
She's eating. She doesn't want to talk yet. I haven't been to Ghana, but what do you want? What are you eating? Green sauce, rice, and meatloaf. Auntie Jay, you should see what Tina's eating.
What?
Let me see. So remember the pork bites the other night, and we had that green sauce, the bell pepper blended with jalapeno. So she added that to a bowl with rice. And then she put her meatloaf in there. And she yells at me about mixing food. Why do you mix food? Why do you mix food?
That is my sauce.
Tina, what is your explanation?
The green one is my sauce. So how am I mixing food? You are worse with what you mix together.
No.
Which part of the Ghanaian culture do you want to know?
Like how to make food. Thank you, Tomo. In India, it feels like crime stocking so many water bottles fresh. Yeah, water here is like, I mean, don't get me wrong, a case of water gets pricey, but it's really cheap. I just buy that Walmart brand one. I get like a 40 pack for like $2-3. It's rather cheap. We have sink water. The groundwater here is not that bad. I go between both. At work, I mean, I fill up with our water station. I've lived in some areas with some nasty water, like Los Angeles. That tap water is nasty. Butte, Montana is not bad depending where you're at in town.
Yeah.
Minneapolis, like where we were in Shakopee, that water was not bad in Shakopee. It was really good water.
Yeah, I couldn't bring myself to drink tap water in Butte, Montana for some reason.
Well, uptown Butte, Montana is so old in some areas. They have old wooden pipes, wooden water pipes.
It's not even that. It's just all the contaminations that happened.
Yeah.
Like 100 years ago. After learning about that in school, I just couldn't bring myself to drink water from the tap for some reason.
Yeah, Butte, Montana is one big super fun site. Blink if you need help. Or you guys know, so we are in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. We met in Montana. Tina's originally from Ghana. I was born in California, but my heart is from Montana. I consider myself a Montanan. And then we moved to Brookings, South Dakota for her school. From there to Minneapolis for 18 months, and then here. So she is Ghanaian, not Nigerian. I always joke that she's Congolese, that her parents found her floating in a basket. Because we were talking about the ancestry DNA. I'm like, why don't you take ancestry DNA? She's like, no, it won't work in Africa. It won't work. I'm all, it'll work. They've expanded worldwide. And I'm like, watch, you're just afraid that it'll say you're Congolese instead of Ghanaian.
I don't think any of my family members has tried doing the ancestry DNA. So I won't even find my family members.
I don't know,
Ron,
Ron, what did the dinosaur say? She's hot. Thank you. So we met at a Mexican restaurant in Butte, Montana. Turns out we had both like been dumped by our exes. Her ex cheated on her and dumped her, and mine had just cheated on me and dumped me.
He just couldn't voice it out that he cheated. He got someone pregnant, so.
So I was sitting there, and I
truth.
was like on a drinking spree. Like I'd go home and drink bourbon. So I told myself, I'm gonna go talk to her, sit down. She'll reject me, and I'll have a reason to go home and drink. She actually sat there and talked to me for like an hour, so my plan backfired. She Iwi? Third world countries, you can't even properly shower in there. Oh.
No, I'm not Ewer. Ga Adangbe and Fanti and Nzima. So I grew up Nzima because I grew up in Axim, in western region of Ghana. We speak the Nzima language. And then Fanti, my mom is Fanti. My dad is Ga Adangbe, but with the Ga Adangbe side, I have not really visited the region or where we come from.
Auntie J.
Oh, okay. What's she doing?
There.
Oh, okay.
Funty, yep, F-A-N-T-E, Funty. Canary Kin, where are you from? Are you from Ghana? Sanitizing water is very important. Yeah, so we actually have, Tina did a fundraiser and likes to build wells. You were able to build 2 of them in Ghana in very poor remote villages that had no access to clean water.
Yeah, drinking water wells.
So Butte, Montana, they raised like over like $12,000-$13,000. The community did, and then they donated it so Tina could get wells built over there. And that's her long-term goal, is to if we can get this channel monetized, get enough activity that we can then keep building more wells. So
no,
that's our goal.
I've not had any surgery
No
on
Botox.
my body. Like, is it surgery?
Yeah.
Botox is surgery, right?
Yeah, no Botox.
I've never done anything like that. The only cuts I've had on my body is when I was having the baby.
Yeah, they did the episiotomy. He got stuck. She was I used to have a foot. I don't know what happened. So it was like 2 weeks later. We're at home, and she's just miserable. And the only way she can get comfortable is on her hands and knees. So she's in this short, really sexy blue nightgown. She's on her hands and knees on the couch like this. with her butt sticking up in the air to keep pressure off of it watching TV, and I took a picture of her. Legends, I don't know what that says, but I'm sorry.
Yeah, episiotomy. I don't know. I've not had C-section before, and I pray I never get that. But even just the episiotomy, oh God.
I need to go grab my evening
It
meds.
it was just so painful for weeks.
More like months. You were uncomfortable for like 2 months.
Wait, Thomas said on her hands and knees, and you controlled yourself.
I had to control myself. Doctor said 3 months.
Yeah, like
I'll be back in a minute.
I had just had the baby, so we cannot do anything, you know. You have to wait for like 3 months, right? To do anything. Yeah, Canary, we've done that. She's using you. That is so funny. That is so funny. That is so funny. This is our family page, so I really don't share more about my professional life over here. But maybe at some point I will share, because I have some programs coming up. So yeah, why not be with my own kind? I went to where I found love. Yeah, because I've dated my own kind, and I dated him too. So I just took the one that accepted me for who I am and supported what I stand for. Yeah. And maybe I think it's God's will that we were together, because at least he supports what I do. I do a lot of non-profit work. I love working with kids. I love giving back to society. And before, you can ask him, before we started dating, I told him what I do.
And I was very supportive. I wanted to do it also.
I told him what I wanted to do or what I do. So if he's ready to join, fine, because my ex wasn't really interested.
And right before she met me, I'd been volunteering at what's called the Community Cafe in Butte, Montana. It closed after 4 years, sadly. But it was a cafe during the daytime, and in the evening we would serve the homeless. And what happened is our local hospital would bring us food each night to serve to them. We just used it as a serving area. So what we want to do is get this page.
Thank you.
We are short like a couple thousand view hours. I know we haven't been uploading a lot, but we're short a couple thousand view hours from being able to monetize. And that's what we want to do. And we're very open and transparent. We want to use the money for building wells and for donating to Teen Lead, her organization that helps teach and educate children about STEM, science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. Not just in Ghana, but she's working to get it expanded here. You finally have it registered here as a 501(c)(3) nonprofit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then I signed my office lease today.
Good. So she has a donated office essentially.
Yeah, I have an
for
office.
2 years now in town, her own office.
Yeah, I have an office for my nonprofit in town now, so we'll start working.
Thank you. And if you guys want to find us, I know there's no DM system or private messages on YouTube anymore. The old school days there used to be. You can private message us on Facebook at Chris and Tina Montgomery. Chris and Tina Montgomery on Facebook. And then on TikTok is the same thing. Those are the only two we really check.
So, Canary said we should do
Canary.
more live streams.
Yeah, so we are trying to go live every night at a consistent time for everyone. And then we go live throughout the day if we sporadically go somewhere. Like every time we're at the mall, we always go live. Wherever you don't go anywhere. Okay.
So some I have you can find me on LinkedIn.
Yep, on LinkedIn if it's for anything business.
You can find me on LinkedIn. Let me see.
Dr. Augustina Asabute. Sorry, Say, I can't give out mod till I get to really know people. I'm sorry about that. Canary, can we have Instagram? We are not that active on it. At least I'm not.
We have Chris and Tina on Instagram.
Yeah, we're just not very active on it. I've been really bad about Instagram.
So, Canary, I will see, like, I will use my professional YouTube channel to type my.
Yeah. So give us a second. She has her PhD. She's a doctor of engineering. So she has a PhD in agricultural biosystems and mechanical engineering. Not from Zimbabwe, she is from Ghana. So Western Africa. So she'll type her contact in the chat here in just a second. I'll pin it when she does. So yeah, so she got her bachelor's in Ghana with mechanical engineering. She did her time working at a mine. She has some good stories, like how she climbed a really tall crane and scared every man there, because a woman does not climb a crane, like a really couple 100 feet tall crane.
Okay, so I just typed.
Yep, I'll wait till it, and then I'll
Hopefully it
pin it.
shows up. If only
I don't think it's
YouTube
gonna
is
show
going
up.
to allow it. YouTube didn't allow it.
So don't do the at. Just type your message normally. Don't do at.
Okay.
It didn't show up. Yeah, so she did her bachelor's at a gold mine, right?
Yeah.
Yep. So she worked
That
with
was
like
after my
a
bachelor's.
lot of American and European people. Then she loves country music.
That is it.
Where? Right there. I'll pin this. All right. So I just pinned her message there. And then for her master's, she got accepted at Montana Tech in Butte, Montana. So she was there and graduated in what, 2019, 2020?
Mm.
And then she did a 6-month internship with BP Oil Company.
Baby, it's okay. Don't say a lot.
And then she did her PhD at SDSU.
Mhm.
But you can find her there on that pinned comment. I am not a doctor, no.
Baby, can she talk for herself? I can,
Oh yeah.
but my husband knows me, so he is also talking.
I am from Texas. I love country music. Oh yeah, Tina was telling me like she had college professors in Ghana that listened to country, and that's how she
Yeah, I used
loves
to
country.
I used to listen to country music back home. Like,
So
that
who
was
is your
my-
favorite country singer?
I used to listen more from Alan Jackson. You know, my dad is very strict, so this is a funny story. I grew up in a very strict home. There was one day I was washing. It was a Saturday, and I was playing country music on my laptop. Usually my dad likes the house to be quiet, playing the music, making noise, and then washing. And on my laptop, I had a lot of country music on playlist on my laptop, just playing. And one of the songs that came up was Sexual Something. So it was just showing, and then my back was just faced, like my back was faced like this. I was just washing, and the laptop screen was showing this way. I didn't realize that my dad was coming. So my dad got there. He was already mad that I was making noise in the house, and then he saw on the laptop Sexual Something, the title of the song.
It was a country song?
Yeah, Like, I don't know. You know, I got the playlist from a colleague. So I don't look at the titles, but it was just the title that was on there. And my dad was like, God, that day, I would say, if you know African parents, you know how they are. I won't continue, but since that day, I never played any song like louder or even have my laptop outside for my dad to see.
I
This
think the boy wants water. Oh wait, no, wait. Stinky.
boy,
Yeah.
no.
What's that smell then? That's him.
No.
You stink. You a stinky butt.
Leave him alone.
He's a stinky butt.
leave him alone. Yeah, and today, my dad, oh God.
But when she introduced me, so we started dating, and she's like, you have to meet my parents at least on like WhatsApp video chat. So she had me talk to her dad because her mom really doesn't speak any English, but her dad speaks a lot more. So we had a lot of stuff in common, and a 2-minute conversation turned into 45 minutes of us laughing and sharing stories and talking. And she got jealous, and she took her phone back. Hey, that's enough. You're taking my dad.
I'm from Western region in Ghana. Axim. Everyone knows
Adriel,
about
no,
that.
no.
So.
No. Boy. I need to find a way how to get those drawers closed. I'm gonna install little baby latches. She sniffed. I told you he stunk. She didn't believe me. He stunk, and she just sniffed his diaper and got the sourest face. And I told you he stunk. Don't go sniffing the baby when someone says they stink. That's dangerous. Tina, don't play any Cardi B in front of your parents. Or Madonna. Hey, I'm old school. Come on. Have you been to Cape Coast? She has. I haven't. I haven't left my country. I'm one of those. I just got my passport when I met Tina. Adriel and I both got ours at the same time. So we will be leaving for Ghana. We're trying by the end of this year, hopefully. So. Tina, make that mistake only once. Oh, yeah. No, her brother and I, her sister and I, her father and I, we talk. Her uncle, too. Her uncles actually came out and visited us twice. Once for the wedding, and then the other trip was just last October, and I made a surprise visit. Him and I had been planning it for 3 months.
We have to post that video.
So we are going to be posting the surprise video. We just never posted it.
Yeah, he's a diplomat. So
He's a diplomat in Ghana for the UN. So he came over. He was already over here for the UN General Assembly, and he flew from there to over here. So, yeah, we got to spend time. I taught him how to shoot guns. He'd never shot guns. We have a lot of videos. He had a lot of fun. So, oh my gosh, the smile on his face, like, I got to get some of these back home. But, no, so Tina didn't know that he was showing up, and she came home from work, and I had him hiding in her office, and I told her to sit down, and I set up the camera to record her. And I'm like, all right, now when I tell you, you turn around. She's like, okay. She turned around and saw him and just about collapsed. Dude, you got to get out there. I know. I really want to go. Yeah, my family always joked when I was young, like, you're not gonna marry an American girl. You'll meet a foreign girl. You'll fall in love. And their thing was, I loved so much ethnic food. Japanese, Chinese, Indian, Mexican food. I mean, the authentic stuff, not the cheap restaurant stuff. And we had friends from different countries. They thought I was going to marry a Japanese girl because I love sushi so much, like raw fish. Or an Indian girl because I loved India, like food from India. But no, I met a girl from Ghana. So James, we are in South Dakota. Tina's from Ghana. I'm from part of my life in California, part of my life in Montana, but my heart's from Montana. So I consider myself a Montanan. Did you fight recently? Yeah, the baby beat me up. My black eye is finally healed right here. He whacked me with a book. No, my arm wasn't from fighting. I dislocated it a year and a half ago and finally had surgery to repair the damage from it. Surgery was January 24th. So I'm off work for 12 weeks and I am bored. I'm used to working 60 hours almost in 4 days as I work a 4 on 4 off. It's like 15-hour days and I'm just bored. Tyler! Tattoos are, let me see, tattoos are popular when it's, whereas Tina, like knowing about tattoos and other cultures. So Tyler's the guy from work, hon.
You have to push it back so that we can go.
I know. Let me set this up on the chair here. It's going to be harder to read comments. So you're going to have to...
No, it's okay.
There?
Sit down. Just sit.
There, baby.
Okay, you can see both of us.
Yep.
Are you okay?
Yeah, but age restricted. Let's see, tattoos from other cultures, and they now have become popular over the last 15 years. Yeah, I don't have any tattoos. I have scars. Tina, you don't have any tattoos, no?
No. Even my nose ring is gone.
Oh yeah, she had a nose ring, and when her mama found out, ooh, she got shamed. Her parents were not happy.
My dad was, he didn't talk to me like for 2 weeks.
So I don't talk about my work, James. I'm sorry about that, bud. I keep my work life private.
What time? It's 9:10 p.m.
Wow, it's yeah. So Tina's eating meatloaf that she made yesterday with some rice and green pepper sauce.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Everything has to be spicy with Tina.
Auntie J, I had nose ring here, and my parents.
Adriel, no.
For like 3 years, my parents have been bothering me about it, and finally they got me to take it off.
But yeah, Tyler, if you're still on here, I'll find a night coming up soon. I'll check the team list. I can still log in, and I'll swing by when you and a few of the others are in. I'm just not driving yet, bud. I'm a chaplain. Hope to be friends with y'all. Any time, James. We welcome everyone here. The search down there for Dr. Augustina Asabute is if you need a professional business contact to get a hold of my wife on LinkedIn. If you want to find us for like a private message or anything like that, you can find us on Facebook through like our family page, Chris and Tina Montgomery. Yeah, you're a happy boy. Dada? Yeah.
Yeah, I was wearing my nose. Well, what do you call it?
It's a nose piercing stud.
Yeah,
it
nose
was a stud.
piercing stud, and my parents got me to remove it.
I tried to get her to pierce other things, and she said,
I know.
and Auntie J just choked on her food.
Oh yeah, I cook a lot of Ghanaian food.
Hello, Faith. Hello. Do you know how to cook Ghanaian food? Oh yeah.
Yeah, I cook a lot
I
of
like
Ghanaian
the
food.
banku, the no fufu. I like the Congolese fufu because your friend didn't bring me a rod. So palafa sauce, shito. Look,
Jollof
Auntie
rice.
J just choked on her food. Oh yeah, I love all kinds of Ghanaian food. I don't eat fish though. I've been allergic to fish for many years. I did have a recent test, like allergy test, that said I should be clear, but we haven't tested it yet.
You're at home.
I want to get out of my shoulder sling before I die of anaphylaxis, please. Can you get me a fresh water bottle? Can you get me a fresh one? Here, you want some water, Mama? Well, I'll just give him this one. I just need one for me. Adriel, come. Water. He'll bring me water bottles when he's there. Come on. Take out Pinky. Oh, he wants to go to bed. He's throwing himself on the floor. Plantains, yep. She's very particular how she cuts her plantains. She'll cut them at an angle. If you cut them straight up and down, it is like bad. It apparently changes the flavor. She cuts the plantains at an angle, the carrots for the jollof rice at an angle. Oh yeah, there's a certain way.
It's okay. You're okay.
Matrix Edits Football. Definitely have a shout out to you, bud. Plantain jollof. Oh yeah. Banku. I love banku with okra stew.
The palava sauce and the taro that you
no,
and Grandpa ate.
Wache with gari. Oh yeah, and melon seed.
Just palava
Yeah.
sauce.
What was the crunchy? That was gari.
Yeah.
And then noodle and egg and avocado.
Matrix edits. Is it Matrix edits football? Okay. Shout out.
I follow a family. The wife is from Uganda and the husband is from China. I love that family. Is your wife familiar with Uganda? You know where
Yeah.
Uganda is? Yeah, I know the general area too.
I don't know
Oh,
where.
okay.
I've not been to Uganda, but like I've come.
It's hot in here.
I've had programs with people from Uganda. I remember before I met my husband back in school in Montana. I was a panelist on maternal health issues. So between basically the United States and then Uganda, we had this conference which was also a fundraising. So there was a doctor in Butte who also had a foundation, a non-profit organization in Uganda helping women who are pregnant. So during the fundraising for his foundation, I was invited to help talk about maternal health issues, like basically focusing on the differences on in the United States and then in Africa. But his foundation was based in Uganda, so he brought people from Uganda. I got to meet them and we did that discussion, and it was a lot. It was emotional, but then we also learned a lot. Especially when you think of the gap, the developmental gap between the health conditions of women who are pregnant in most African countries, and then comparing it here. I know sometimes we also have issues here for women who are pregnant, and even sometimes with your race, how you are treated when you go to the hospital to have your baby, because of your race.
In Uganda?
Yeah. No, here in the US
Oh,
it also
yeah.
happens. Yeah. So yeah.
How can I help? Do you believe in Jesus? Play Fortnite, get 1 million views. Well, that's amazing.
Thank you, Jasmine. Good to see you.
Canary wants to know more about these wells that we've built.
Oh,
Where can you find pictures of them at? I know
I have the Facebook page.
we can relink. I'll pin another link here. I'll unpin that one.
The link, it won't allow us put the link.
Just put it without the www.com. Okay.
Okay.
Or just type it and then do .org or .com. Okay.
Okay, we have a Facebook page for it, but
Yep. Forgot which one it was. Clean water. Yeah. Okay.
so on Facebook,
Just show it to them. It'll be easier.
I'm trying to
go-
open it.
Yeah, and then the home page. There you go. You can't make it go away. There you go. That's as good as that's gonna get.
So this is the page. I don't know if you guys can see it, but yeah, it's
Clean
kind
water for Adukram eczema.
yeah. They won't see it well. If it was StreamYard, it would be easier.
Wait, hold on. That's your GoFundMe.
That was my GoFundMe. But the name of the page actually
Yeah, just
is Clean Water for Edukrom, Axim, and Yediasli.
Ghana.
Yeah, Ghana.
Yeah, so
you guys can see some of these ones.
So that well in particular was the primary well that we built. So the residents, Tina did a huge fundraiser in Butte, Montana. The hospital's head chef actually came out and helped her cook for 600 people. And probably 300-400 showed up, and the food was gone within 45 minutes. She made authentic Ghanaian food as part of the fundraiser. Had a lot of Ghanaian items up for silent auction, and they raised like $13,000 for 2 wells.
Oh, I need to put it close up. So this was the first one. And this was the fundraising. Like,
Yeah, you gotta hold it close, baby, close.
that was me dancing to a Ghanaian song stuff. During the fundraising.
And Tina has a pillow shoved up where her butt is. Auntie J is losing it laughing. I always called that her butt pillow.
Yeah, so that was a performance I did during the fundraising, just to let them know some of the Ghanaian culture. Like, yeah, and we had the fundraising. We had a silent auction, which we had Ghanaian art over there. So yeah.
And then Tina, like I was talking about, her teen lead that she has, where they teach underprivileged children in these remote villages and send them out to conferences. So it's Teen Lead and Entrepreneurial Development Foundation. So that's where the other part of the money that we raise goes to also. That's the one that's registered here as the 501c3 now. And then she also has her own business that she has started. And then the proceeds from that business go right to both of these also, which is Safari Treasures. So Tina writes children's books and books. I don't know why it keeps kicking us off alive. So those are the children from Teen Lead. It's a video of them going out and everything. All of these children, and they get them, supplies, and they teach them all kinds of stuff. Watch for chaplain outreach.
Oh, okay.
So if you want like an autographed, like signed book copy from Tina, you can order it directly from her. You want to tell them about your book, Nana's Magic Waterfall, which will be a series, right?
Yeah, it's a series I'm building on, but it's about teaching children, getting them to appreciate the importance of clean water and environmental management. So that is the first of its kind that I've started. So I'll build up on it. As I said, I'll update all of you on it, because I'll have an online launching for my books in May, and then I'll have the physical launching in June. Right?
Yep, an actual book launch here.
Mm-hmm.
How much does it cost to sponsor a well? How much does a well cost on the low end and on the high end?
So prices of things keeps going up. So
Inflation, yeah.
Yeah, inflation. So
On the low end and on the high end, would you say?
I think I've forgotten, but we spent a lot. Like,
That first well was almost 10,000, right?
yeah, that first
Like
one
American
was
dollars.
like, no, that we did two.
I know.
So
So how
it-
much was the big
I think
one
it
with the
was
plaque?
like almost 10,000, because we did two. And the way we went about it is that, Ghana, if you don't take care, you don't get trusted people to work with, your money will be gone.
Yeah, they'll
and-
just, yeah.
And the money wasn't for me. The money was raised by a whole community. If you type Built Montana, it's a whole community.
A whole city.
We came together to do that fundraising. So the only people I could trust was my dad, and
Yeah,
then
your uncle.
my uncle and my brother. My brother was then back
Still
home.
there.
And my brother is a mechanical engineer. So when you are getting a contractor you don't want a contractor that will do a shabby work, So my brother being a mechanical engineer, my uncle is a civil engineer, but he works with the government, so he does that civil engineering part-time. And then, so I also involved my brother's boss, who is also a mechanical engineer. And then my dad, because my dad is in Axim, closer to the community, so he can lead the three engineers there. So they went to do the survey with the contractor and everything, made sure the contractor is doing the right thing. So with that, I had to bring my brother's boss and then my uncle from Accra. So then I had to get a hotel for them. So And then they traveled back and forth to the community. And my dad was going there every day to make sure that the contractor was doing his job. But then the three engineers, that included my uncle, my brother, and then my brother's boss, they were also making sure the contractor was doing his job well. So they also will come there maybe once a week or maybe twice a week. And even I think when the project was almost getting done, they stayed there for a whole week. So
Made
just
sure everything
imagine,
worked, yeah.
they also sacrificed their time, you know.
So somebody had asked, let me scroll up here. James had asked, do you accept Cash App or Zelle? Where can they directly donate to? Does Teen Lead have like a direct link?
So Teen Lead, we are
Or
now.
the Well Project have a direct link?
I'm now working on them, guys. So when you go to our website right now, you realize that we don't have a donor management tool. I did contact a donor management company. Just imagine, every year I have to pay $5,000 for that. So I decided that I'm not going to do that. I found another app, but then I have to study and make sure that that app is authentic and that app can help
What about
us.
GoFundMe? Can't they raise it through GoFundMe?
We have been using GoFundMe, but I feel like GoFundMe currently is not really serving its purpose, and people are really done with GoFundMe. People don't want to be donating to any GoFundMe link. So I found this Zephy. So I'm going to register with Zephy and then make sure that we incorporate it on our website. And then
So I know that there's some other comments. Hello, classic hairstyle and vlog. Yep, I am white for BB. I am. And then we are right now. We are from South Dakota. We're in Sioux Falls, Pink Taco. Have a good night, Ron. And then the equipment. So Canary asked, where do they get the equipment for these wells?
The equipment, we have to hire a contractor, you know, and so that's why I'm like, I didn't know who the contractor was, so then I had to have 3 mechanical engineers there to make sure that
And it's the same kind of
right
drilling
thing.
equipment you would find here for any well in like America or Europe. It's the same kind. Like they're still drilling, laying pipe, and all that. Do y'all worship Jesus? Yep, we worship Jesus.
We worship God, you know. Yeah, we are Christians. That's what you mean.
What time is it where you live? So it is now 9:30 at night. We are Central Time, so -7 GMT.
Yeah, we have to go to bed soon. Remember, I have to take you.
Yeah, so you have to take your
friend
friend to her doctor's appointment. You have yours.
Yeah, so.
I'm still not driving yet, so. Yeah, so no, it's about like 10, for one well maybe 8,000, but for 2 we got about 10,000, right?
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
a package deal.
Mm-hmm. It's 10:27. Oh, you guys are ahead of us. 1 hour ahead of us, Massachusetts.
Yep. So we are in South Dakota, and Jasmine's in Massachusetts. How is Massachusetts? I've always wanted to visit the East Coast. You know, I've seen all those like fishing movies, you know, like The Perfect Storm and other ones, like older movies. But I always thought that the East Coast was a very beautiful. They have like pine trees, like Montana, but it's like a huge coastline.
I have a childhood friend in Massachusetts, so if
we have to go visit.
If you want us to go visit, we'll definitely get someone to host us. Couldn't you get a snow bunny?
We had no snow this year. We had 6 inches that dumped 2 weeks ago for the entire winter. South Dakota's been getting like drought conditions with snow for 2 years now. Minnesota got it last year too. Now the year prior we got feet of snow spread out. It was a lot of snow, and so these last 2 years have just been horrible. We're probably gonna have another major rain season like we did last year. You should come visit the East Coast. I know. Now you've been to New York, so before you moved here, Tina got to go to New York.
Yeah, I actually came to the United States in 2015 for a UN conference, you know, the United Nations conference in New York. So at the United Nations headquarters.
Yeah, Jasmine, it's cold here. It's -20, but we have like no snow. I'm used to driving in big snow like you from Montana. We had a storm. You were there at that time in 2018. It dumped 3.5 feet of snow overnight.
The thing is, you know, I had not met you. that I was.
And then Anaconda got 5.5 feet
Yeah,
overnight.
we had not met yet. We met in 2019, late 2019. But the day we had that very bad snow in Butte, I was actually in Colorado. I went for a conference, a school conference in Colorado. So like when we were coming back, we heard about it. They sent us pictures and everything. And when we were coming back, it was very bad. Like the driving was because we drove to Colorado.
Oh, you didn't fly?
No. We drove. We went as students. So when we were coming, oh God, especially when we got to the pass.
Yeah,
took
that
us-
Bozeman Pass and even the pass south near Dillon, Montana is deadly. It is very deadly. So no, Auntie Day, we had snow on the ground that fell 2 weeks ago that hasn't
Yeah,
melted. It will be gone by next week. It's
Yeah.
gonna be 55.
That was the day we had a lot of snow. And normally I don't clean the car myself. He's always cleaning it, but
She had
now
to do it herself. So Tina, like I'm sure people are wondering. So you went to New York for the first time at 15.
Yeah.
You're from a small coastal village, like 2-3 story buildings, and you've been to Accra, with maybe 20-30 story buildings. What did you think with 100-story tall skyscrapers? Did you feel small?
they were tall. Actually,
Yeah.
my first time in the United States. Yeah,
Those buildings are huge, huh?
the Manhattan area was a lot. We went to the Times Square and everything, the UN headquarters, and then we went to Boston.
Thank you, Classic. Thank you for the subscription and the follow. We really appreciate it,
Thank
everyone.
you.
And again, you can always contact us on Facebook on our family page for any direct messaging. I check it maybe once a day. Chris and Tina Montgomery.
No, I meant 2015. 2015. I was then working in the mining company, but then I was part of a program, so I came as a delegate from Ghana with other colleagues and students. So yeah,
How
it was
did
fun.
you like Boston? Boston, Massachusetts?
I got to meet my childhood friend. Like I had not seen her for like God.
What did you think of Boston? Were you there in the snow?
Yeah, we had a snowstorm that day, and we couldn't even go out to buy food. But then our hotel had this walkway that was connected to a mall. So we'll use that place. We'll use the walkway to go to the mall to get food. But then food there was very expensive, even water.
Oh yeah.
Like that was my first time. So let me tell you guys a funny story. So our first time in New York, we got to the hotel. We were tired. We were thirsty, and that was my first time of taking a flight. And unfortunately, I couldn't eat the food in the flight. Just imagine, a Ghanaian. And the food was the food was horrible.
I'll be right back.
So I didn't eat any of the food, so I was hungry. And then because of that, I couldn't even drink water. So when we got to the hotel, I was very thirsty. So there was a bottle of water on the table in the hotel room. I just took it, I drank it, and then my friends, who were 2 in a room, so my colleague also took a bottle and drank it. We didn't know that we were supposed to pay for the water.
That $10 bottle?
we didn't know that we are supposed to pay for the water. It was like $15 or $10. Just imagine, just a bottle of water, like $15. And then our boss was like, our leader, the one we came with, he didn't also tell us. Like, he has been coming a lot because he works with the government, so he comes with a lot of delegates every year. He was like, what did you guys do? You drank the water? So then we had to pay. Just imagine, at that time, we came with the money. I was working in the mining company, so I came with my own money, and then my dad also added some money to it. So we had to eventually pay because no one will pay.
They get Walmart brand water, put their own label on it, and charge you $10.
So yeah, we paid. That was embarrassing, and we paid the water. So that was in New York. That was the first place we went for, and then we had the conference. So after the conference, they decided to take us to Boston to go like for entertainment and stuff. So we went to Boston, So when we went to Boston, they had water in the hotel room.
Did you throw it in a corner? Do not touch it.
We stayed away from those bottles in the hotel room. You can ask my husband. When we go to the hotel, I still ask him, are we allowed to drink this water? I don't want to pay $15.
Okay, so we stayed in a hotel, and you know how like the actual coffee packets, make a little instant coffee, and you have your cups, and you can go get ice from the ice machine and like water. She thought you had to pay for the ice.
Right?
She thought you had to pay for that free little crappy coffee cup. She was terrified.
Exactly, like it's just been with me. Like whenever I go to a hotel, I'll ask the person, the receptionist, hey, there is water and there are some stuff. Can I take them or I have to pay for them? I always make sure I ask. So like in Boston,
Internet.
Adriel,
He's turning off and on the internet right now. Again, I need to find out how to cover up that switch. Luckily, I switched my phone to data, but Tina just got kicked off of her call. Is it turned back on?
yeah, boy, stop it.
I'm gonna like hot glue that switch on or something because he click. Well, I might get a little end table to put over there and drill a hole and put the surge protector in a locking cabinet. He is, yeah. I love you, but yeah.
Yeah, like so in Boston,
Yeah.
we saw water
Cracker.
in the hotel room and everything, and we had snowstorm that day. We didn't have water, but we decided to go out. The water in the mall too was very expensive because it's connected to the hotel. So we went out and then bought water. I remember it was snowing very heavily. We were told not to go out, but we needed water, and we didn't want to. We didn't want to pay like $10 for one bottle of water.
Well, when we stayed in Butte, Montana for that week and a half, so we went to Butte, Montana, spring 2024, 2023. He was just born.
Yeah.
And I was like, hon, let's go to Walmart and stock up on supplies for the hotel room. We're gonna be here for a week. I got 2 cases of 40-pack Walmart water. I'm like, we are not paying for anything here. I can get a case for $4, so you can pay for a single bottle for $5.
Yeah, so I didn't.
Hello.
I didn't.
Hello, Luciano Samantra. I don't know if I said your name right. Luciano?
Yeah,
Did
so
you like Boston?
yeah, I loved Boston, and I got to meet.
Is anybody in Boston?
I got to meet my childhood friend. So yeah, we went out and bought water. But the funny aspect of it is that one of us fell down. I'm not going to tell you who fell down. You
fell.
can guess.
Oh, yeah. So did I ever tell you the story about Ruth falling? So I lived in a house at that time with stairs, kind of like the one that you met me in. And Ruth had stayed over. We had stayed up until like 4 a.m. playing Pokemon Go, so she ended up crashing at my place. So she goes to leave the next day, and my friend Ruth is literally like 4 feet tall. She is short, okay? She's older. And so she has her backpack on, and she's walking on the steps in front of me, and she goes to slip, and I grab the back of her backpack handle, and it looks like I'm holding up like a puppy dog to like look at it. And she's like, really? I'm holding her like a child that just slipped, and you just like grab them. Oh my gosh, she's all, I am short, but you shouldn't have to child handle me. I'm like, what was I gonna do? Let you fall and slide down the hill?
Okay, from
Ukraine.
okay, and then
Luda, welcome to the page. Used to live in Boston.
yeah.
Where's the other girl that was in here that was from Massachusetts?
I forgot.
Maybe she's already left.
Yeah, so
If
for
I go to a
me-
hotel, I feel scared to even touch the fridge. Forget about opening the door.
yeah, like if I ask sometimes when I ask some hotel receptionists, can I drink the water in the room? Some of them look like they're
Tina.
like, why can't
Tina,
you drink
Internet. He's doing it again.
it? They're like, why can't you drink it? But yeah, it's my experience.
This boy is gonna be the death of me.
Hey.
Him and that switch.
Electric, you don't touch electric, okay? Okay? You touch.
I'm gonna find like a Lego and I'm gonna glue it over that switch so he can't touch it. That's right. Or Dada's gonna wrap it in duct tape. How about that? That's what I'll do tomorrow. I'll get out the duct tape and I'll wrap the electrical switch.
Not safe for him.
Don't touch that. Don't touch that. Take your wooden block and go. Bye. He's trying to unplug my pump so my shoulder gets warm. I swear, Tims, I wish you both well, but America is dangerously racist. We haven't ran into too bad of stuff. We ran into more racism in Minneapolis.
And I've gotten one here too. So
She had one here also, but Minneapolis was far worse.
yeah.
Far worse. It's supposed to be a very tolerant town, and I think otherwise, based on our personal experiences. Now, Shakopee wasn't bad in Eden Prairie, but Minneapolis itself and where she worked was really bad to her. Used to live in Boston, I swear. Yep. Hello, Ordo. So everybody that just joined, if you could type where you're from. So Auntie J and Tina, I have an idea. Let's hang a world map back here, and we'll get little push pins.
Yeah, I've
And
thought
then
of
we
that.
can start pinning where everybody is from. If you tell us the city, we'll try and find it on there and actually pin it. City, state, country, and we can figure out where everybody is from. Since we get so many people from around the world on here from Louisiana. I've been to Louisiana once. Nick is from Massachusetts also, so that's the second person.
Oh, I just went to Louisiana last week. Was it Louisiana or
New Orleans,
New
yeah.
Orleans? Yeah.
Went there in October for work.
Mm-hmm.
She actually ended up in they thought they were going for entertainment and a show. Her co-workers and her went for like drinks and dinner, and they wanted some like live entertainment, and they happened to go into a drag show. Tina's never been exposed to anything like that. She thought these were women coming out until she took a closer look, and she had so much fun. She started laughing. Her coworkers started putting like dollar bills on them. Tina, that was her like first really funny. Oh yeah, I guarantee it's Canary, and I guarantee Auntie J is about choking on it. Yeah. They had no idea they were at a drag show till essentially it was too late. Like, they're not going to get up and leave. But Tina had so much fun. Oh, yeah.
I'm from Massachusetts, but I live outside of Boston.
Jasmine, there you are, girl.
Holyoke.
Yeah,
Oh,
so there's
okay.
2 or 3 people in here now. Cape Cod. I've heard of Cape Cod.
Oh, yeah. It was. I wasn't comfortable, but it was also funny.
You had fun, though.
Yeah.
Are you going to take my water? You want water? Water? Do you want water? Take out. No. You're not going to squeeze the water bottle. Do you want water? Pinky? Nope. Okay. He just wants to go to bed. Who are you guys? Is that your man? No, I'm her Uber driver. Yes, I'm her husband, sweetheart.
Yeah, I tried seafood. It was
Sergeant
really good.
Mason here, sending love, stationed in Iraq. Thank you for your service, Sergeant Mason. Thank you. What's going on here? Just a family couples page. We followed a few other pages, and they recommended we start our own, and we finally did, and we're just finally getting serious on being active on it after a year and a half.
Yeah. Yeah, so Auntie J, I enjoy seafood. I do. So
Wait, you enjoy seeing food?
I said seafood. Seafood. So yeah, I did. I ate some like whenever we go out, that's what I eat because I don't
no,
get to eat that here.
she didn't try traditional Louisiana seafood. Did
That's
you
what
try crawfish and gumbo and all that?
No, I've forgotten the name.
Hold on.
But in Ghana,
Adriel, come on, go. Come on.
Yeah,
I'll be right back, guys.
Like whenever we went to the restaurant in the evening to meet clients and then to meet colleagues, so we went for a conference for work. I used to work in the water industry as an environmental engineer. So yeah, I ate seafood. I grew up on the coast. Currently where my parents live, which was like our supermarket, my parents' shop before I left Ghana. It's like 2 miles from the seashore. So just imagine, I grew up on the coast, so I love fish and I love seafood. Yeah, Canary, Axim. Yeah, I also ate Cajun food. Yes. Yeah, the food was good. Yeah. Jumpman, I've not eaten a lion before. Who eats a lion?
Wait, you can eat lions?
I'm just someone just typed that on my face. When I don't even want to come across any of them.
So
Don't-
we have a
don't-
friend of ours.
Don't.
We have a friend of ours in Brookings, Gloria and her husband Willie. They are from Congo. So I used to like joke with him because I was like, you know, I'm always telling Tina that when people ask where she is from Wakanda. And he used to say before Black Panther came out that he was from oh gosh, what's that city name from Coming to America with Eddie Murphy?
I don't remember.
Ah,
Either.
jeez, hold on. Not Wakanda. What's the other one?
Maybe someone knows it.
Let's see if I can look it up really quick.
Oh yeah, Canary. Yeah, I lived in Cote d'Ivoire for 2 years when I was little with my auntie. So yeah. I remember when I came back home, I couldn't speak the Nzima language.
Zamunda, thank you.
Someone
So
just-
he would always tell people that he is from Zamunda, and they thought it was an actual country. So I always tell people to say that she's either from Zamunda or Wakanda. And if people ask that at home, she has a big spear and she has it mounted on the wall and she has warrior people and that they used to ride zebra and hunt lion.
Yeah, I thought you were going to talk about my experience with the lion in
Oh yeah, so
in Omaha.
now that she brought that up, can I get water? So I don't dip that.
I shouldn't have brought that up.
So we went to the Omaha Zoo when we were in Omaha for a couple days, and so we were like seeing all the exhibits, and it wasn't a lion, it was a tiger.
Tiger, yeah.
What are you doing down here, boys? So we're all looking. So she was fine with the cheetahs and all of the other animals, but as we were at the tiger cage, the tiger looked at Tina and she looked at the tiger. And Tina's like, I can't be here. So I'm like, well, let's take a selfie. And the whole time she's looking behind us, like he has a key to the door to come out and talk to her. And she is just dead fixed, watching this tiger walk back and forth. And I'm just some stupid white guy. I'm all, hello, tiger! You know, all like white person selfie. And then it was cold. It was like 40. It was cold there. It was in like early spring.
Yeah.
So we went to what we thought was like a butterfly house and aviary to get warm. And when we first walked in, we're like, oh, there's like, you know, like little savanna cats. There's like birds. It was really cool. Well, it was the reptile house. And as I told yesterday about the whole snakes, Auntie J knows never to mail you snakes. We got to like the quarter-mile long snake exhibit, and she has to walk through it to get out. I mean, they had everything in there from black mambas, and my dumbass, I am crouched down near this black mamba cage with glass that's only that thick. And I'm taking selfies, and Tina's like gone. She bolted through there. Tina was gone. Now, the one disturbing thing is the rattlesnake exhibit, there was no lid to their cage. It was just a really tall wall. So in theory, they could probably get out if they were a lot bigger. Oh yeah, snakes.
Hello, hola boy, Bama.
Safari
You're
in
welcome.
Tanzania. I'm reading your safari thing, Canary. Walked up to a lion pride and took a leg of a zebra and then walked off.
Oh.
Yeah. But they have lions here at the Sioux Falls Zoo.
Yeah.
Tina didn't really have any problem with them. You took selfies. But that lion sure had an interest in that little snack that we have called Adriel.
You kept on
That
looking
lion
at
was like,
Adriel.
snack time. Auntie J doesn't like snakes. I told Auntie J about Grandpa Gene mailing you that snake, and you almost ran through the.
Oh,
So
no.
I told her like how you almost ran through the sliding glass door to get out of the house. You made me practically strip naked outside to make sure that I didn't have any snakes on me because I threw out these rubber snakes at the dumpster, and she's like, no. You have to have one on you. You still have one. She ran outside half naked to get away from these fake rubber snakes, okay? She was more worried about a fake rubber snake than she was at her neighbor seeing her butt.
I just don't like it. Whatever they are, I don't like it.
Hey, my nickname is Turtle. What do you got? I got nothing against turtles there, Holla Boy. I have a pet eagle. Ooh. We got in trouble. Yeah, I'm surprised I didn't get in trouble with the feds.
Yeah.
Especially without like a rehabilitator license.
Mm-hmm.
I used to have pet deer. No, they were wild still, but they'd come to me like I could call them and they'd come bolting over. Anyone else was there, they ran. They did not like people, so it's not like that they were used to people. Someone could be walking on a trail like a quarter mile away as I had a big open field. You could see people walking. They would bolt. But if it was just me, they'd run right up to me. I'd been there for like 10 years. You should ask her a question. If she wrong answer, then she has to put her head down and count out loud slowly.
Hello.
Like, you remember playing Heads Up 7-Up in school as a kid? Did you ever play Heads Up 7-Up in school?
Baby, a lot of your things here are way different from what
So
we
what
have back
you
in
do
Ghana.
is one person stands in the front of the class, and they will go out. No, it's not one person. It's like 5 or 6 people, and they spread out and they'll touch one person's thumb and they'll push it down, and you have to guess which person touched your thumb. But you are like looking down with your thumb up, and like have 5 people, and one of them will push your thumb down, but you have to guess which one.
Oh, okay. How are the fishermen in Axim? I think they are doing well. So I've not really gone home since 2017. So
I met a girl who had a pet snake. She was out. See, I have no problem with snakes. I really don't. Yeah, eagles are federally protected. Yes, they are. And you can't own them as a pet. If you're like a licensed veterinarian with a rehabilitator license, you can possess one if it's a rehabilitated one, or if it can't be released, or if you have like your falconer license, but those are really tight now.
yeah, even Canary says snakes freaks him out.
Canary, are you a guy or girl?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so that Tina where I don't say he or Peekaboo shout out to Bishop Tutu.
Bishop Tutu.
I don't know Bishop Tutu guy. Okay. She invited me to her house, but I didn't go. You see, now I don't like spiders. I am not a spider guy.
Oh,
I will deal with snakes. I will not deal with spiders.
I have a video of my husband's reaction to a small
We are not
spider.
posting that video. That video does not exist. Because if you go post on that video, I'm going to find some videos of Tina. Good night, Nicholas. Good night. Tina, what's your favorite animal in your country?
My favorite animal.
Like, as like just an animal she admires or one she likes to eat? Canary's losing it. Auntie J, breathe. Quit choking. Oh, jeez. I like fish, so
Yeah, I like eating
Canary
fish.
likes fish. Fish too?
And I like bushmeat.
Zebra?
No. Huh?
Lion?
No, we have some bushmeat in Ghana.
Gazelle.
She admire. I want about bones tonight.
Even Auntie J wants to know what bushmeat. Now we are all curious.
We have in Ghana they call is it a deer or antelope? Akranti.
Antelope.
Akranti. Is it deer
This
or?
boy wants to go to bed. He keeps
Yeah.
closing his eyes. We'll have to probably get off soon. We'll give it 5 more minutes, okay? So the timer says 2:54 that we've been live, 254 minutes. We'll go to 3 hours, folks. While we're all waiting, if you could all please like, comment, subscribe, the whole deal, please. We are trying to grow. Yeah. I know you want to go to bed. You're waiting for Mama and Dada, huh?
It's okay. We'll go to bed. We'll go.
Dada's got to rinse off and leave shower first.
Me too.
I will be a stinky Dada.
Yeah, he's tired.
Yeah, me too. I haven't had eyes this dark since I worked at 3M. I used to work my overnights like 2 weeks straight. I know I've told you guys this, but I used to have dark circles under my eyes 2 weeks straight overnight. And then flip-flop back from days and the nights. But the money was good.
Night, hello boy.
Night. Have a good night, bud. We'll be on tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll come live tomorrow.
I'll announce it a few hours ahead of time, the time I actually pick. It'll probably be like 5 or 6.
You should make a flyer or
I
something.
have to cook.
You can make a flyer
spaghetti.
on. Oh, you are cooking. What time?
Probably about 5 or 6.
5.
Yeah, it's gonna take an
Will
hour.
you be done early?
Why? Where are we going?
No, I'm just saying. At that time, will you be done cooking earlier?
It'll be about an hour of me cooking.
Oh, okay.
So yeah. See you guys, amazing.
Thank you, Canary.
Thank you, Canary, and everyone, please share. We always need help getting this page going.
Yeah.
I haven't had 50 likes on this page ever for an actual live stream, so we're at 49. Yeah, buddy. Why are you taking the stuff back out?
He wants attention.
I'm gonna glue those drawers closed. Thank you for the 50. We finally hit 50 likes, son.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Wow,
you.
we finally hit 50 likes today. Thank you so much. We'll try and then come live more so that we can get our watch hours.
You know, if we get the page to 10,000 people, let's say in a month, we'll do a limited edition, 50 prints, Tina's booty prints. We'll paint her butt. I'll stick paper on it. It's like handprints, and then she'll like sign them. You know, 1 through 50 autograph.
I'm not a celebrity. No one will want that.
Auntie J's laughing. 51. Who's counting? Hello from India. Hello. Let's see. Tushar?
You want some water? You want to drink water?
Get them likes up. Tina.
Water? Yes.
Booty pics for likes. Booty pics for likes.
Oh God. You guys. Oh, not cold.
1,000 likes for 1 nip slip. Watching from North Korea. You must be friends with Kim Jong-un if you have outside internet in North Korea. Bro, who are you? And stop saying that.
Okay, Chris. Nyash means behind in Africa. Can you say yash?
Yansh?
No, yash.
Yash.
I don't know how to get.
You said yash.
I didn't say yash.
Well, say it.
I don't know.
Even you can't say it.
Me, I can say it too.
What kind of Ghanaian is this?
No, this one is
Nyash?
yash.
Nyash? Nyash?
Yash.
Nyash. Nyash.
Yash.
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 Yes. Yes.
It means butter. Summers.
Okay, $10. 1 yash sprint. $10. Do I hear $15? 15.
You're being silly tonight, Chris.
I like big yash and I cannot lie.
No, we are not drunk. We don't drink.
I haven't drank since Adriel was born. We used to have like the occasional drink, but Not since Adriel was born. What, buddy? You really want that?
Tired. Chris, don't lift him with that arm.
It's my good arm. Yeah.
Don't get hurt again, please. Oh.
Yeah, my lid was not on
Stop trying to sell her. Sell yourself. Really? Please don't do. On this page, we just
there. You have to go
entertain
to AA meetings.
ourselves.
No AA meetings now.
On this page, it's just entertainment, okay? So don't take it serious.
Yeah.
We are all just having fun, releasing stress. So, no.
You want a cracker?
When it comes to the serious part,
I
and
think
I'm
he wants
talking,
another bottle. and
or
red.
we are
He keeps
talking,
on
you
food.
know. You know that it's a serious one. But it's just fun. Having fun and releasing stress.
Tell them, Tina.
This life, if you take everything serious.
Oh yes, can't. Where'd my bowl go? Dang it. Uh-oh. Hello. Tina,
Yes.
I
I'll
see
pick it for
the
you.
ball.
Yeah, I can see it.
I have a stress ball. The ball that goes here just fell.
I can see it. I'll pick it for you. Just careful so that Adriel doesn't fall down.
But all right, we are at the 3-hour mark, and we are gonna have to get off tonight, everyone. He is dead tired, and so am I. I still got to go rinse off out of all this stuff. So we will be on tomorrow. I will make a post on YouTube when we're gonna go live for the cooking. And if for some reason we go out earlier, if like at the mall, we will go live then too. But I will make a post sometime tomorrow afternoon. Thank you everyone for
Is it going
joining.
to be more colder tomorrow?
Yeah, it's gonna be even colder. Thank you for joining. Please like, subscribe, share, follow, whatever it's called. I think it's subscribe.
We have a lot of videos, interesting videos. So.
But we have a lot of videos. Go ahead and check them out. We will be on tomorrow. Thank you, and everyone have a good night.
Good night.